Alright, time to help her the funeral.
I'm only here to accompany Siora.
I came to give our mother back to the earth, Iselt. It is high time we did, I know. Performing the ritual might help me feel less empty. Iselt, I miss her too. Did you go to Vasrigan? No. Preparing the place is the role of the Donegada. I was afraid I would not do things properly.
Okay. Go there with Siora. Nearby. Yep, there's nowhere else closer to fast travel to. Gotta run all the way up through here, hopefully. A few times I kind of would prefer a mini map. Not too necessary, but at times find your way around.
Do you want to trade?
No, I don't want to trade. Alright, they're friendly because they're from the tribe. Damn it, I don't even know where whatever, we'll go this way. I don't know where the hell that turn was. Guys. Oh, we can't run up here, can we? Ah, come on, man.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
I don't care about the loot. Alright, so we can't go up that way, so we do have to run all the way back here and find the turn somewhere. At times it's just very hard to judge distance with that map. That's the problem. Areas look a lot further away than they really are. Take like 2 steps and you're halfway across the map. It's like, oh. Alright. Is it up that direction? Yeah, it's up that direction. Back into the redwoods. Just keep following this path up, and it'll be right up there to the right when we get out of there. Let's see. I had a feeling. Send them all. Use magic on them. That's pretty weak, so just one-shot them. Oh, really not one-shot. I don't even care about their loot anymore, honestly. Not important. We should have plenty of money at this point. Where are we? Right up here. Don't tell me it's that thing.
We are approaching Vasrigan.
Alright, so I can't go up that.
This burial mound has
Why do they gotta like do shit like this? Like there's no reason for them to make that path that's only down.
It must be prepared before we can start the ritual.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Alright, I'll take out the weaklings really quick. Then stasis. Bam! Get out of here. Alright. Now we're finally here. Oh, it's that place with the big tree. Yeah, the little temple thing. Alright.
Normally, you would hear the birds singing in this place.
What do
Uh-oh.
you mean?
I don't see anything peculiar.
There. Canyons. This is not their natural habitat at all. We cannot see them here, so close to the burial mound.
Oh shit, there's more back there. see us. Nope. Stealth them all. I've been moving. Stupid 10 wins. You. Oh, good. Destroy the nests.
You never see any around here. They must have nested in the shadow of the burial mound.
In that case, we have no choice but to destroy their nests.
Ooh.
Otherwise,
Okay, well, there's a whole
they'll
group
just
here,
keep
so
coming
let's
back.
go with some bombs. Oh, he is about to charge into us. Good. Alright. Like one dude's out to the side, but everyone else should get stasis. Does this still wear down their armor when I use that? Nah, see, it's only the stasis spell. Alright. So while they're doing that, in fact, I should just use a normal ass bomb. My ultimate bomb, I should say. Go. Start magic stasising everyone. Fury back. Okay. Oh shit, oh that's right, you fight the, yeah. Come on, see, I hate when they like stun lock me as the main character. They don't attack anyone else but me. Like, oh okay, that's cool.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Blow it up. Next nest.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Yeah, Groot from back there. They are. Oh, they split up in two. Damn. Let me just get them grouped up. This will go a lot quicker. Here. Good. Once again, we go with the stasis. We can then get extra damage with elemental bomb. And let's go for the magic bomb. Some health damage, killing most of them right there.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Good. Sometimes it freezes when you're looting. Alright, where's the nest out up here?
Poison on my blade. Then let's go.
You. Good. Bam. Fuck. We had a lot of shit on him. Load up. Alright.
These beasts will no longer trouble the peace of our queen. All we have to do now is to take care of the ceremony.
Alright, go take care of the ceremony.
Is there anything else to prepare?
Of course. We will need some sensors crafted especially for the ritual.
Where can we find them?
It would be ideal if we could craft them ourselves, but otherwise the village artisan probably sells them. And I will also need some mortuary lotion. I will have to coat my mother's body with it before giving her back to the earth. I will give you a list of all the ingredients because we will have to prepare it ourselves. The merchants won't sell it. Once we have gathered these last items, then Isolde and I will be able to perform the ritual. I thank you for being by my side and helping me the way you are. It means a lot to me.
Don't mention it, Siora.
Alright. I can craft it. I'm guessing there's not a table here for crafting. Oh shit, look at this. Little pathway back here, is it shown? here. Looks like it's not really there. Alright. So there's no crafting table, unfortunately, because that means I have to run all the way back there. Crafts, come all the way back. Okay. We do this, you know, beforehand. Like, it's right in the middle of two fire. Like, nothing is close to it. That sucks. They could have just told me to craft it before. I gotta run all the way back here. At least use these people's fort. Actually, for the lotion, do I have to buy it? No, I can craft both of them, so that's good. She is making me work. Should be past here. Yeah, good. So there's a fort. So they should have the crafting table there. At least a tiniest bit closer to my camp. Much of a difference. I should have materials for it, unless it's like specific for the quest, which they really haven't been before. You guys gonna let me in? Alright, good. Really no crafting table? Every other camp has had a crafting table. Wow, okay, fine. Yes, we do have to go to a camp for me. This way. Should be up here to the right somewhere. It's here? No, it's in. Oh, it's over there, past here. So running. Little things like this could be tightened up. That's what keeps it from being like, you know, an amazing type of game. Completely unnecessary running back and forth. Let me put on my crafting greave here. No, you have to be in a campsite to fast travel. Although, shit, well, I could have fast traveled, because you have to be in a campsite or at the edge of the map. So actually, I could have gone from here to there, and then fast traveled to here. Probably would have saved me like 10 seconds, maybe like 15. Not much of a difference. But yeah, you can only fast travel from camp or from a exit. What's this antidote? Guess we use that some other time. Alright. I need to craft 2 of these. And 1 of these.
We have all that we need.
But they'll let me fast travel back to it. Alright, cool.
Put everything in place.
Right? Thank you. That is one of the smart things they do. Usually, at the end of something, they'll let you fast travel right back to it. Very convenient.
Here we are. It is on this stone altar that we will place the body of my mother. We must place a censer where her head will be, and another near her feet. And then you will have done everything you could to help me. And I am infinitely grateful for it. Your presence by my side means a lot to me. But only my sister and I can participate in the ceremony. This is how our ritual of the dead is performed. Do you understand?
Search the area to prepare the rooms. Just here. Potion.
There. Everything is in place. Thanks again, on Almanac.
This is the other thing.
My sister
There's
should be
definitely,
joining
like,
me
at
soon.
times, a lack
should
of
make that
cutscenes. I feel like they just ran out of time. Like,
These
it does make
rituals are
sense that I'm not
demanding,
allowed to watch, but this has happened several times where like
but they
they
help
just
us
skip
to
over
say
important
goodbye to
events
those
with
we
just a
love.
fade to
You
black,
have
and oh
been
hey,
a
it
true
happened.
friend. A Karans, accepting to help me the way you did. Thank you. I will never forget the kindness you displayed, conforming to our customs and staying by my side.
It's only natural, Siora. I know what it feels like to lose someone who is dear to you.
We should go now. It is time to return to the living.
Alright, sweet. Friendship above all. Okay. And now, we go back to the main quest, and both these quest lines... What the hell is it? Here, it's converging on this quest. So we are looking for the High King, who is that really powerful dude that kidnapped my cousin. Again, doesn't really matter. I guess I'll go up here, 'cause it's a little bit easier to get up to that exit. So it seems like this dude is actually a person. I thought it was going to be like a, I'm just gonna run past these guys. Like a manifestation of the god or something. But apparently he was part of the council or whatever, so he's like a legit person. Still interesting though, why he would attack them. I feel like he's working for the god in the very least. Alright. 70 meters away. Let me go. Alright, we're going here. And I think that at this point I've been to pretty much every area it seems like, so we can just fast travel from point to point without having to explore anymore. Save some time. Obviously no one else has quests for me. Where are we going? Oh, it's right next to me. How convenient. We're questioning these people. These are the High King's loved ones. Definitely sounds like people we should question. Where exactly are they? In front of me. You. Oh, flame weapons. Ciara.
Beard Tiltomad on Almanawi. Esqueto.
Hello. I'm sorry, but I do not speak your language.
Really? Then you are a Renaigse. I have never met one with the bond. Might I do something for you?
I am looking to find Vinbar, the High King of Tearfredi, and I was told that he was born in this village. He disappeared after visiting the heart of the island, but I was hoping someone here might know where he's hiding.
You should speak with Sarah. She is the companion of our king.
Where might I find her?
I do not know. She left the village and I have not seen her in several days. Anything else?
Goodbye.
Wa awalan seg.
So she left. You'll know where she went.
But Tiertumad, it is rare to see Renaigse here. Is there something I can do for you?
Would you know where I could find Sarah?
She left to follow Vimbar. She wanted the mountains to take her as well.
What do you mean?
I don't know if Renaigse could understand. Our High King is on Olmenawi, and a Donegad. His bond with the mountain is very strong. Even stronger now that he speaks with the En-Olmil.
See that? He speaks with the god. Yep.
Sarah knew that the mountain would take him back, and she wanted the mountain to take her as well. She went to attempt to bond herself to it. She sought the cavern of knowledge. We haven't seen her since. She might have succeeded. Anything else?
That should be it.
Thank you for your help.
It's because the
Well,
mountain. Or was I supposed to question her about? Maybe I have to question her about like any other loved ones
Is
then.
there something?
I'm looking for High King Vinbar. I know that he disappeared after having visited the heart of the island. But someone here in this village might know where he went after that.
If anyone knows, it would be Sarah. But you will not find her here. Anything else?
Alright, that's not... Okay, now I can ask where the Cave of Knowledge is. Alright.
Where is this Cavern of Knowledge located?
We don't know. The caverns of knowledge are the concern of the Donegada. Anything else?
Okay. Thanks for...
Thank you for your help.
What
You give us some
island
info at least. Are these the only two people we can talk to in town? Maybe I can ask him where it's at.
Might I do something?
I heard talk about a Cavern of Knowledge.
It is a place where the Donegada go, within the earth. They hear the voices of those that went before them, and they learn. There are some on Tiafradi. The closest to our village is found to the northeast of here, but the entrance is sealed, hidden. It is a sacred place, a place for only the Donegada. Anything else?
Oh, exactly. It's here. Northeast, that way. Do we have to run there? Oh, maybe we can fast travel? Good. We have a camp, which is Cowan's camp. Perfect. Fast travel points up there. Alright. Get that instant fast travel. That's the advantage of having smaller zones like this. That again, don't actually feel that small, to be honest. Bam. Instantly. Pop right there.
Speak, savage.
Oh.
What stops your tongue? You
Someone
think
seems to have
someone's
taken
coming
her.
to save you. Give in. Your life is in our hands.
Let me verify. We're going around this way, right? No.
All you
Unless it
know.
turns in there.
The sooner
I think you can
you
drop
say
down that one point.
the sooner this will be over with.
We should be discreet if we want to eavesdrop on these people.
Oh, I gotta eavesdrop. Yep.
She's been
Outside.
enduring this punishment for hours, blow upon blow through gritted teeth.
Truly savage beast we have here. Do we even know if it speaks our language?
Leave us.
You will eventually tell us how you found your way into that grotto. Your defiance is only prolonging the inevitable. You remind me of that rat my master was studying. The creature used all of its fire in an effort to escape. Scratching, twisting, refusing to understand that the cage holding it was its only remaining world. It had everything it could ever need, but it wouldn't stop looking for a way out. Even though its fate was now sealed to serve science. Its animal instinct drove it to flee. It had strangled itself between the bars of its own cage in a final futile attempt to escape. It was an enormous beast and very clever. If it had simply relented, it could have lived peacefully for many years. Instead of that, these monsters are torturing her. Come, we must set her free.
We could wait until nightfall to set her free, and avoid fighting these scholars.
Would be the best idea. Tiara might not be too happy about it. She shouldn't be that upset, honestly. do want to keep Tiara with me, because she'll probably help me with this chick. Well, it's nightfall anyway. Or no, it's not. Okay. 10 hours to dusk, 12 to nighttime. Shit. Looked like it was trying to be dark out, but I guess not. That's the sunrise. Let's see. Assuming, I mean, you think they still have guards on her? Oh yeah, just drinking over there by the fire. Wait, here I can hop up that. That take me where I want to go? Yeah, it does. All right. No one specifically with her. Is there a dead dude here? Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, sleeping.
How are you feeling?
Better now. Those Renaigse are absolute monsters. But who are you? You too are a Renaigse. Why have you freed me?
We were told at Wen Shavar that you and you alone could tell us where to find High King Vinbar.
I wish I knew where he was right now. He bid me farewell weeks ago and he has not returned. I waited a long time and then I came here. To enter into the Cavern of Knowledge.
You believe this is where he's hiding?
No. But he came here often before he disappeared. I'm hoping to find answers. You saved me. And so I must help you as well. You may come with me.
Let's try to escape without bloodshed. We must get you to a safe place.
Should be the same path. Moving. We've been into like one or maybe even two cavern of knowledges before. Alright. We are good to go, hopefully. There. Perfect. So follow her to the Cave of Knowledge. Which way are you going? Make your mind. It's not a long run. Oh. There it is. Perfect. Alright, sweet. Now, is it like the other ones where we have to... Offering? Deed? What is the offering this time?
Here is the entrance to the Cavern of Knowledge. I hope that Vinbar has left a clue to where he went. Something I could track.
Is it your wish to join him?
He is my Manundanem. That means the one who shares my mind in your language. We must be reunited.
I understand. But why protect the entrance to the cavern at the risk of your own life?
The Caverns of Knowledge are truly sacred places. Only the Doneigada have the right to enter.
But you're not a Doneigad. Is that right?
I am not. But I must enter in spite of everything. And since you have helped me, you may enter as well. Even if I am not sure I can trust you. Because you avoided fighting these people. Remind yourself that this honor is immense and show respect. I implore you.
Put your fears to rest. We have not come to defile.
Alright,
this
Mario,
sacred
yeah, definitely
place.
lay down.
How do we enter?
Sure, I
Allow
gotcha.
I have seen Vinbar make these movements so many times.
There you go. I like how she's upset that we didn't kill the people on her way out. Ooh, no. That's mountain, looks like.
The paint of this
Volcano?
fresco is still fresh. It must have been painted recently. It's of a crowned man. Vinbar, no doubt. It looks as if he's walking through the skies towards the volcano. A face has been painted on the volcano.
The spirit of the mountain. My heart did not betray me. Vinbar has readied himself to join Enon Milfrichtemen.
Was that why you came in here? To confirm that supposition?
To understand, yes. As the years passed, my Minundanem grew more and more distant to me. I thought at first it was due to his status and the invasion of the Renaigse. But now I see that he was hearing the call of Enon Milfrichtemen. He had no choice but to answer it. Oh, Vinbar, why did you not share this with me?
Oh, okay, that's one of 4. As expected, we're gonna have to at the mountain volcano there. Deal with it.
These paintings are older. This looks like it represents a man who transforms himself into some kind of enormous bird.
He is a Denegad, becoming a Nadaig Meneman. Vinbar was also bound to the mountain. It is no doubt the path he has chosen to follow.
Oh, that's
If
what
I
he's doing. He's
understand
becoming one of those
correctly,
boss
The
guys.
Donegard are metamorphed differently according to the place they are bound.
Yes. The Sinolminawi bind them to a specific place, and in return they become the Guardians. But how could a Guardian of the Plains resemble a Guardian of the Mountains?
Do you believe that Vinbar is readying himself to undergo this transformation? I thought it was a very slow process.
For some, it takes years. At least this is what is said. For others, it might take place the very moment where the Donegad surrenders to Enol Milfrichtemen. I hope only to have the time to bid him farewell.
A seal.
Given how well hidden this seed was, it
Or
must
seed.
open an important passage. All we have to do is find out which.
Next time we get a little thing that puts stuff in. Place the seed.
This mural is also ancient. It seems to show a doorway into the mountain.
Well, that's
This
what the seed's
door
for.
appears to be in front of a circle of stone. There are 2 altars and 2 seeds.
The Donegada seal certain sacred places with root doors.
Yes, I've run into similar barriers. It's all a matter of finding the right seed. But here there are 2 that seem to be different. For one, the flower motifs seem to indicate which plant is required.
This is possible. The caverns of knowledge are used to initiate and transmit the knowledge of the Donegada. This painting must teach the younger how to reach the sacred place where they will bind themselves.
In that case, shouldn't there be an illustration of the second plant?
The initiates also learn by listening to their masters.
Okay.
On this one, we see a sacred site with raised stones. And behind the face of the volcano, we also see the path that leads there. Like some sort of schematic.
This must certainly be the path the young apprentices must walk. And the Donegada that are prepared to surrender themselves to Enolmir Frichtimen.
Do you recognize the place where the entrance can be found?
I think so. It looks like the grotto that lies to the northwest of our village.
With all that we've learned from studying these paintings, we should be able to find Vinbar. I just hope there's still enough of him left to answer us. And that Constantine is with him. And that he is still alive.
Who is Constantine? I thought you were looking for Vinbar.
I seek them both. I had hoped that Vinbar would help me enter the sanctuary of Dorhad Genadu. But I learned from the Tierna Hach Kadactus that he took my cousin.
The Tierna told you this? And so you seek to avenge him?
No. Only to save my cousin and try to understand why.
None of what you say makes sense. Why would Vinbar take your cousin? I don't understand. My head spins. I need to breathe fresh air. I shall await you outside.
Please, go ahead. We will join you soon.
That woman left in a bit of a hurry, don't you think?
Sarah is upset, and I don't think that she trusts us. We should hurry and catch up to her.
Yeah,
I
I
shouldn't
feel
have
like she's
told
gonna
her
ditch
about
us.
Constantine. She must have thought we wanted to kill her husband.
Oh, she's
The
closing.
door is locked. Sarah has put us in a very tricky situation.
She did not want us to find Vinbar. Come, these caves often have several exits.
Exactly. Yeah, should have told her everything. She didn't do that. Oh, that was easy. Find the passage in the mountain. At least she already told us, like, general direction where it is. Camp's way down there, and there is at least a camp closer by to it, so that's good. Down. I'm surprised we can slide down this one. Alright, so where is my fire? Right there? Good. Why does it look like there's poison everywhere? Those are traps. You laid down traps for us. Wow, okay.
These traps weren't here when we went through with Sarah earlier.
She must have set them to make sure that we wouldn't be able to follow her.
Let's hurry and find this passage to the northern mountain before she decides to come and fight us directly.
Okay. Travel to gear. Here it is. Hopefully a straight shot. It's hard to tell with the trees. Right, looks like it's not really a straight shot, but I might go around it a little bit better.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Okay. Lock on sometimes it's really hard to point them in the right direction. These guys up, take them off one shot almost. Oh, come on. Heal. Yep.
See if you can ward off this fate!
Is it through this little cave system here? I don't think so. This looks like a dead end. Oh no, it still goes. Okay, this used to be like a skill shrine. Alright, so it's right next to this apparently. There. Go. We got these rhino hedgehog bros. Rhino hedgehog sharks. Oh, come on.
Poison on my blade. Then let's go!
This group is way up there, damn. Alright, so she's taking on a tough one. Finish this guy out quickly. And bam. And dead. Or if we can get it crude and refined is good for bullets, not that we really need any. I'm using the melee weapon a lot, even though, like, again, it's not as strong, not as fun as the gun and whatnot. Just using the gun when we really need to tear down some massive armor. What is this? Oh, it's a message. It's one of the side quest things. Creatures are horrifying. A comrade and I are trying to climb a wall. One of the large winged beasts attacked, wielding an enormous sword. Used it to cut the rope. Perhaps I could prevent this if I had a weapon. All I could do is watch my friend fall. Cursed be this expedition.
This is the place which was depicted on the mural in the Cave of Knowledge. Vimbar must have hidden the passage to the sanctuary.
Here we go. Secret passage to the mountain. Alright. Location. And we level up. I have 2 skill points, and I really don't have anything to spend them on. I guess we'll grab the healing. It's either going to be the healing or the shield, both of which don't really matter. Increases armor and regenerates it for 20 seconds long. Is that saying it also gives me fury generation? Because that would be useful. So armor regens for 5 seconds. Oh no, it's 150 plus 5 per second. Okay. Eventually increases balance, fury, resistance, and it gives us the allies. Or I can get healing, which removes poisons, heals more, restores armor. I mean, I don't care about either. Like, I have plenty of potions and shit. Let's just grab this shield, because why not? Because I'm thinking if it gives me Fury Gen, that'd be useful for my, like, use a bomb if I pop this. I'm assuming I'm reading that correctly. It says, Fury Gen plus 10. And then eventually get plus 5. Increases the Fury generated by incoming attacks. Oh, so that's when you get hit. That might be what it is, which I don't really care about. I guess taking this wouldn't be bad for healing companions as well, because right now Sierra is the only healer, obviously. We'll just go with the healing. Fuck it. It really doesn't matter either way. I'm not going to be using that. Let's see. Let's try it's a new zone. We don't have a map. To the bottom. I think we're supposed to go up top. Okay. Loot. Okay. And we go up. Oh, that was ore. I was like, what the hell is that? A tree stump? See something over there. Not that, even if it is a chest. I mean, kind of good armor. Got a bomb and a major potion from it, whatever. Let's sneak this way. Oh, ooh, is this going to be a vigor check? Hell yeah, or intuition check. Wow, interesting. This usually gives us good stuff. That wasn't important. So there's no chest here. Okay. It's like 2 or 3 times things like this have led to like actual good chests. They're like the only good chests you ever get. Give you legendary gear, which, as we've seen, isn't actually that great anyways, but better than anything else you get. I hope these guys survive if they don't see me. When you know combat and whatnot, it's kind of easy, competitive. I go take a stealthy route, let them live. Nice, that's gonna be the way down. Come on. Q. You feel like the layout of these like dungeons are pretty nice. So if like, you know, again, if they make a game like this again, whether it's a sequel or whatever, they have the groundwork. They really could make it, you know. Oh, I did step on him. They could make it bigger. And it'd still work out pretty well. Let's see, stasis. Yeah, just do the whole stasis, and then they'll take extra damage when I tear down their armor. And get him again. Everything efficiently.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Good. Loot bomb parts. Oh, there's pine resin though, which is what you have a bajillion of. Alright. Science check. Good. Wow. A ruby? Okay. Got 2 areas that we got checks to complete, and they both give me... I mean, the ruby's nice and all, but I don't really need it. That's for putting stuff like lockpicking and whatever on your chest. Ooh, my god. Holy fuck. Is that what we're gonna be fighting at some point? I feel like we might. Okay. Bat demon thing. I think that's Batman. OG Batman. Or don't duck, okay.
Then let's go.
Wow. That hurt a lot. Just for fun, let me, healing doesn't do that much. Heals 250. Whereas my potion's healing 1,000. Okay. Oh my god, this guy is so strong, I'm dead. Oh, thank god, they killed him before. His poison and his damage is insane. Holy fuck. Alright, so we gotta actually play legit now. Cool. I gotta play legit with these guys. At least that one specific dude, at least. He was really strong. Still poison? No. Yeah, magic heal goes too. Alright, so we gotta hop down there. Do it. It's not letting me stealth these fuckers. Alright, so we're just gonna let the armor go down as stasis drains armor. Now playing efficiently, and when there's no armor, we pop. Then totally not needed, but fuck it. Magic bomb. Go. So these guys definitely hit hard, and they poison you for a ton of damage. Poison in the game's kind of weird. It's one of those things where it's really strong against me, but most enemies really resist it. Not something I'm using too much. There's 2 ways to go. I can just drop down here or go this way. What's this way? Exit. Yes. Got some ore. Up here. Okay, this is the way back out, so that means we'll be coming out this way at some point. We can check that when we come back. Oh, a new zone. The Rocky Mounts. Okay. We are going to the volcano, which is where the god potentially, at least at times, lives. Just out of curiosity, weapon-wise, why are these weapons not better? Mine's like agility 2, and this is agility 4, yet that's not... Oh, again, because I have mods, that's why. Whatever. No new guns. I can't wear any new armor anyways, so it's not even worth looking for that. I think I only need one more point in agility, and that's maxed out. Then if we get any more, just dump it into the endurance armor. Okay. Easy. What the fuck is this thing?
Finally, we've made it to high ground. Now, let's find this trail to the sanctuary. It can't be far from here.
Alright, let's go. Been to a new zone in a long time. It's the volcano. Oh, deer. Get out of here, stupid deer.
Bloodied feathers.
I've seen some big birds in my days at sea, but none had feathers this size.
Looks like Vinbar must have begun his transformation. He will soon become a guardian of the mountains. If we want to have any chance of saving Constantine, we must hurry.
Oh, yeah, and I feel like we're gonna fight that demon Batman thingy. That's what Vinbar is gonna become. Should be pretty interesting. What the hell am I
More
hearing?
of these giant
Oh, it's a deer.
feathers. We're on the right trail.
What that sound? Alright, this is definitely more of like a linear path in an open area, but still pretty awesome. Uh-oh.
You should not have come all this way, Renaikse. I will not let you near Vimbar.
Sarah, we must see him. We don't have a choice. We saved you. Why have you locked us in the cavern? And why do you now stop us from passing?
In spite of your friendship with these monsters, you helped me. I thought that I had to help you in return. But I learned looking at the paintings that this was madness. Vinbar has heard the calling and answered. Even if it breaks my heart, he has done what is right. He maintains the balance. No one must stop him. I am his Menundanem. It is now my duty to defend the path he treads.
His path led him to kill Katasach, and now he holds my cousin
That might
captive.
be important.
I'm
Bomb
sorry,
drop.
Sarah, but no one will keep us from passing.
Oh,
Eight
or,
more.
or not. Okay. I thought she'd react to the fact that killed him. Alright, I really don't need to use my magic bomb at all here. I don't need to use any bombs. We're gonna start playing it a little more normally now. Gotten way too basic. Get fucked.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Ooh. Interesting. Now, losing the rep doesn't matter, because I already have super high rep with them, but, like, there's no other way through this. I couldn't speech check them, I couldn't do anything. I was forced to kill them. That's a very rare thing in this. There were no other options. Like, it's not like I could have snuck through that way. The second I walked here, I had to trigger the cutscene. I got the seed. It seems like, in terms of like the native rep, they give you like at least twice, maybe even 3 times as much chances as anyone else. It's like insane. Really unbalanced, although it also kind of makes sense. This is like the natives' place, so it makes sense there's more of them. Right. more. You crude, pure, and ruby. Nice. Oh no,
Over
I need
there.
refined actually,
More
not crude.
feathers.
I can climb this now. I have a Vigor 3. This is our first Vigor 3 that we can actually do. Oh, there's a skill thing up there. Oh, I'm wearing Vigor. Oh, nice. There you go. Forgot. Duh. My combat gear. No altar, not that we care, but hey. Keep upgrading this. So magic healing also cleanses poison. Alright. Seems like it's always going to be weaker than potions. It's going to be more so about healing my companions, which I don't even know how to do. Beginning of the game, when they were tough fights, yeah, healing them would have been nice.
More of these
Been a
giant
while since we got
feathers.
like really tough
We're
shit.
on the right trail.
Generally, if it's tough, like I'm the one who's dying. Hey, it would be nice to have that option to heal them. Another vigor check, nice. This. Oh wow, Professor was here, or his expedition at least. You'll find ammo you ordered in these crates. Should be enough to fight the creature you told us about. Fighting a flying creature is certainly easier with good rifles. Damn right it is. Found that out quickly. We got a science check. Damn, lots of checks in this area. Nice. Oh, let's just leading back to here. Oh. How the hell did these people get here, though? Got campfire? Yep. Fast travel unlocked. Oh, it's the only one in the zone. Yeah, this is a small zone.
We
All but
found
important.
the entrance to the sanctuary. Vinbar must be here. With Constantine. If he's still alive. We need to find a way to get inside quickly.
Well, we have both the seeds, so... Let me interact with this to place them. I guess I'm supposed to go here first.
This must be the entrance to Vinbar's sanctuary. But it's obstructed.
Ugh.
He knows how to protect his home. A stone altar. It resembles the one that protects the passage to Mev's sanctuary. This must be where I need to place the seed.
You don't have to be this stupid. Like, we know. We've done these several times. You even commented on it.
And here is another altar. Are 2 seeds necessary to open the passage?
Know this
The
already.
seed
You
that
commented
Sarah's
on
given
it.
should work.
To think that she gave her life to protect the one she loved.
Now that we have both seeds, the ritual should work.
Good. Alright. I really like how, like, one of them was the puzzle. That's been the only puzzle in the game so far. Actually, was it? There was a second puzzle in the Trial of Water, or whatever it was called. Those are very nice, different things that the rest of the game doesn't have. Just a straight path up the mountain. No, we didn't do a main save yet today, so let's get a main save in. Thankfully, autosaves are pretty damn good, but still, you never know when you're gonna get wiped by a super tough enemy, especially right now where it seems like we're going to be fighting a guardian thing. That's always nice and tough. So we go all out. I got my bomb, my ultimate ready, which is great. If needed, we stasis, ultimate. Let's go back to stasis gun, tear down the armor. Okay. Here he is with Constantine? Yep.
King Vinbar, why? Constantine didn't do anything. He has never sought to wrong your people in any way.
Like a worm he burrows. You are so naive. You cannot see with my eyes. Enol Milfrichtimin saw the wound. From atop the volcano, he warned me of the danger. Fed by bitterness, driven by desire, taking without giving, he will be the end of us all.
You have gone completely mad.
Take it! You are too blind, too renaigse to understand.
Leave him!
Alright. He's not transformed yet. Okay, he actually seems pretty damn easy, to be honest. Not a lot of armor. I can stasis him for a full 9 seconds. This is suspiciously easy. But... Oops, wow, wrong button. Oh yeah, he's gonna get wrecked. What the hell? Okay, this is definitely like a trap. I want to parry him for the kill if they don't kill him. I like that blade though. It's a fucking awesome katana.
That's enough! Free him!
I cannot. O source of life.
Free him!
I was gonna say, he's gotta transform, right? Yeah.
Damn it!
Oh, and the rest of them oh, yep, there he goes. Yep. Still doesn't seem as tough as the open world guardians we fought. Maybe we weren't supposed to do those yet, or like, you know, technically speaking, you know, they're higher level than him. It makes sense. He's a story mission one, whereas they're just open world. You can tackle it anytime. Still tough. Don't get me wrong. We're doing like the optimal crazy thing, getting all these damage buffs from attack from behind, attack after stasis. Obviously using the gun for even more damage. Uh-oh. You. Now I'm behind. It's such a huge difference if you're attacking from behind or not with that buff. Alright, how do we want to kill this guy? Do some melee. Oh. Almost died there from just fun shit. I got his sword though.
You're right. Let's go see him quick.
Alright. Come on. If I can't equip it now, I should be able to equip it soon. Ah, agility 5. Shit. That's gonna it's gonna look awesome. Yeah. Obviously it's got more damage, and that's including the fact that mine's modded. You can't mod this one though. The armor's the same, but whatever. Stun's better, fury better. I don't use the focus anyway. So that's gonna be nice. I just gotta wait until we get agility 5. It's gonna be a long ass time. Level what? 34? Oh, that's not that long. Wow, I got a level and a half until we do that shit. We just level up so much, so quickly.
Constantine! Wake up, please! I beg you! Hang on. We're bringing you home to get you healed.
I want to heal him.
3 days have passed since we returned. I need to go to the palace to see if Constantine has finally awoken.
Okay. I'm curious, we finished that other quest line? No, we're still on the A Cure quest line. Alright.
You should get some rest. You're not being reasonable.
To hell with reason. I've
What is he
rested
wearing?
long.
Oh my
and I'm
god,
well
oh
enough.
You've
fuck.
just barely woken from a
He is-
stupor that
yeah.
had you on death's
Bad shape.
doorstep. The affairs of state can certainly wait another day. Let...
Thank you, my lady, but I am amazingly well. You can take leave of me with no fear. I assure you.
He sounds better, which is interesting.
He just escaped a deathly sleep, and here he is, ready to conquer the world. Your cousin is exasperating.
What now? Are you going to scold me as well?
No. I'm just relieved to see you're still alive.
I'm quite relieved myself, actually. Thank you, cousin. Without you, I would be dead thrice, wouldn't I? Or is it the 4th time? If we start counting the time you stopped me from climbing the ramparts of Serene, we'd be up to 5 times now.
It's unbelievable. You feel no pain whatsoever. And your complexion.
I haven't even taken a look at myself. Is the improvement visible?
I wouldn't go that far. How is it that... What happened?
Don't make that face. It's merely a major miracle. Come on now. I'm gonna tell you everything.
Yeah, because he no longer has the black
I've been
scars. They're
waiting
like,
for
you
your
know,
return.
yellowish.
I knew you would do everything
Which is
in your
important
power.
because it's
I
the
have
black
always trusted
blood
you,
curse.
But Katasak
So
feared that I would not hold on long enough. He spoke to me about a ritual that would help me. I was excited about it, and in spite of all that has happened, I don't regret following him. We went to the ancient site, a place full of magic. I followed his instructions, and all of a sudden, what an incredible sensation. I felt better than I have ever felt, cousin. Alas, we had very little time to celebrate. Cries came to our ears, and beasts jumped all over us. We fled for a while, as other soldiers fought through, creating a path to join us. But I can see from your face that you know this already.
Indeed. Once on the ritual site, I followed your tracks and deduced what had happened.
So it was the ritual that did this. Interesting.
Tell me more about this ritual. What did it consist of?
It is, I think, a ritual that the Donegada practice to bind themselves to
Yep,
the
I
island.
thought so.
Donegada. Katasak taught you their language?
Just a few words. He wanted me to learn, to understand, but we had so little time. So we visited this infamous site, where he prepared for me a sort of potion. What ceremony! I had to cut my hand in front of an enormous stone, and there, a gigantic beast came and started circling around me. It was incredible. I truly felt a bond with that place. Like a wave came through me, as if the power of the island was running through my veins. It was marvelous. And now I am Onol Manawi, like you. Even if the Malachor left me a few of its marks.
Alright, so that's major. So a while back, one of the other healers, the native healers, mentioned, or at least one of the science people mentioned of the native healers that they believed it was in their blood that was the cure. Because the healers, as he said here, they bond themselves with the ground. And it's not a myth, like we saw it actually happen. They become one with the beasts of the nature and whatnot, and that transforms their blood, and that's what he did. So that actually prevented him from, I guess, you know, continuing to die from the disease, and that explains why he has those horn thingies. So yeah, he is, like you said, he is the not the Dowie or whatever it's called, which also gives me the idea that as we found out, the end goal is eventually they become guardians, those boss guys. So I think we might have to fight our own cousin at some point when he transforms or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Do you have any idea why he didn't kill you like the others?
No. No, not really. It seemed like he was trying to tell me something, though. He spoke about isolating me from the world, that I couldn't return to the Earth. It made absolutely no sense. But aren't you happy that he let me live?
Don't speak foolishly, of course. I just want to understand.
Okay, see, that's very interesting. So when the guy kidnapped him and didn't kill him, he said he couldn't allow him to return to the Earth. So again, it seems like, I still like the idea of this god is testing me, trying to make me prove that I respect the people, and this is part of the test that he, makes my cousin. He doesn't want my cousin to die. Doesn't want him to come on with the Earth. So he makes him one of these people, which will then transform him, and I will be forced to kill my own cousin to thus save everyone else, which then proves, that we've changed and he heals us or something. That's very important. He didn't kill him because he didn't want him to become one with the Earth. We don't know what that means, but obviously you can assume certain things, take some guesses there.
It seems that Vinbar was targeting you specifically. Did he say anything to you?
I was still very weak, and most of the time he whispered in his own language. It seemed that he was speaking to someone and following his orders. But there was no one other than us, cousin. The crazy madman must have been hearing voices. But you had to encounter the god of the island, didn't you? How was Enon Mil Frictumen?
Yes, I passed a trial for that. But the only one who could guide me to the sanctuary is dead.
Oh no. Do not tell me.
And yes, only the High King can open the sanctuary according to Glendan. I have no choice but to return to see him. I'm certain they are going to name a successor.
Alright, well, now we have to go and return to him. Because we have to speak with this god. Lots of stuff. I still like my whole theory here, because we know that this curse, or this blood disease, happened roughly around the same time that we originally tried to colonize this island. We know that the natives then made their pact with the gods, and that's when these ancient guardians and this whole transforming shit happened. And we know that it's real, it's not just a mythology. So it really does make sense that our people were cursed because we disrespected the people on the island, and I now have to prove that we've changed. So we go back to this dude, see who they name. Now, what's gonna be interesting is, like, whoever they name as the next dude, how are they supposed to know where the temple and shit is if this is the guy that only he's the only one who knew about it?
Good day, Glendan.
Beort Tirtomat, currents of Katasach. We learned of his death. Andevosht Tire.
Alas, his was not the only tragic loss. Your High King, Vinbar, is also dead. He was taken by folly. He went away into his mountains after killing Katasach and capturing my cousin. Nothing I could say would allow him to see reason.
Are you telling me that you were the one who killed him? Kirtan Sidak. What happened? How could a friend of Katasach do such a horrible thing?
I'm sorry, but your High King did not leave me any choice. He was at the point of killing my cousin, and then he attacked me. He was becoming a guardian, a Nardaig. Perhaps it was for that reason that he lost possession of his wits.
I believe you. You have sufficiently proven your friendship. But something escapes me. Why? Why would Vinbar have done such a thing? His offering to Tiafradi does not justify what he did.
You know that I wish to see Enonmil Frictaman.
How
And
the
he
fuck
was
did I
the
lose
only one with the
rep with
power
them?
to allow me to do so.
Nothing
I
I
would
could
not
do.
have caused his death voluntarily. Believe me, I'm just as sorry as you.
Andevosht Tire. We will celebrate his memory as well as those of all the members of our council that have fallen. Vladnit, Katasak, and now our High King. These are dark times, but in spite of our mourning, we must elect a new High King. The children of Tiafradi cannot remain without a guide. All the more so in these troubled times. I will notify the Mal of all the clans, so that they may know to travel here.
Who has a chance of being elected, in your opinion?
Deirdre is powerful, and many clans would follow her. The wisdom of Dunkas will also attract support from many.
Dunkas, definitely.
And there is also Ulan, a clever fox who is very capable of convincing the entire world with his honey-dripping words.
Deirdre, Dunkas, and Ulan. I must convince them to help me if they are elected.
Oh, good thing
I
we've already
suppose.
made friends with all of them.
I must begin the preparations.
Yeah,
You
Dunkus
must
is definitely
leave
the
now.
real goal for us if we can. Convince them to support me. Oh, earn at least 1 trust. Alright.
Who will win the vote in your opinion?
I don't know.
It
is
is the same
that-
stuff.
Can
I must leave. Goodbye.
qua awelam seg.
Alright, so not sure if this is one of those times we can only pick one or not, so we're gonna go to the one that we care about most first, which is Dunkus. Again, we should have already earned all their trusts. Good. Yeah. Obviously the chick is a little out there, because she's the leader of the rebels, who have no problem murdering our people. And we've crossed paths and helped each other several times, but you know, it's been just that. We've helped each other, but she's not our friend. She's the only one that might say no. But like in terms of the game, I've done everything I could to help her. But thinking in terms of like actual in-character type of stuff, you definitely can't trust her. Can't say she's our friend or an ally or even an acquaintance. She's just someone who hasn't killed us and we haven't killed her yet. Dunkus, though, he's our bro. Here.
What brings you here, Ono Manawi?
The only thing is, now I'm thinking about it, I think the problem with Dunkus, within the tribesmen at least, is that like he's too friendly with us. Which means, you know, people might like dissent from him. Let me see, just in case again, just in case I can only pick one. It says you can pick multiple, but you can't really trust that. And then Ulan, I can't remember until we see him. He might be like the neutral one. Because obviously the chick is like far against us, this dude's far with us. But
what brings you
if we
here?
go by what it says, we can get multiple people.
I'm the bearer of bad news. Vinbar, your High King, is dead.
Ande Voshtire. He was a great king, and a very wise Donegad. We haven't seen him in a long time, but his memory shall be honored.
Glendan told me that you would probably be among those who would want to take his place.
I am not looking for power, but Tiafradi needs peace and balance. And I fear the other kings may want war, or be motivated by ambition. The Renaisse brought chaos with them, and our island has suffered. We cannot change the past, and chasing away those who came does not make sense. The wound is there. Refusing to acknowledge it is pointless. But wounds can be healed, and my clan knows how to do this. So if you're worried about my intentions if I were to become High King, I'll lay them out for you. We must find balance with those from the remote island and live together in harmony. But for this, We must teach the Renaigse humility and to respect the earth.
I would like to meet Enon Miel Frictamen in order to find an antidote for the disease that is destroying my people. If you were elected, would you help me in this endeavor?
You are a Karants of our clan, and I have witnessed your wisdom and benevolence. I would be glad to help you meet Enon Miel Frictamen, and I pray that he will help your people. But you should know that my election is far from certain. The spirits are divided, and some are thirsty for revenge.
Would there be a way to make sure that you get picked?
I do not like the idea of using such a method. But yes, there is a way. The High Kings of old wore a legendary crown, said to be a gift from Enon Miel Frictamen. The one who became the first guardian is believed to have taken it with him in death. If someone were to wear it in these troubled times, they would definitely be chosen by the others.
And where can I hope to find it?
In the burial mound of the High Kings near the village of Vignamri. But it is said that the path towards it is strewn with spears, and that its entrance, situated near a large dead tree, is guarded by a Nadaig Magamen. It is a deeply holy place, and a guardian will not let anyone enter without a fight. If you do decide to go there, fill your heart with humility and respect, for those who rest there were great men.
Now we have earned the trust of one of the pretenders. We just need to find that crown.
Are you certain you are willing to influence the fate of all my people to meet Enon Miel Frictamen?
I understand that you might find this idea unpleasant, but the survival of the whole continent relies on this encounter, Siora.
It is my feeling that you do not understand the consequences of such a decision. Everyone on the island will listen to the words of a High King.
I hope you and your allies share the same ideas. Because once the crown is on their head, we will have to follow their course.
You're right. It's a decision that's more important than our quest for an antidote. I must dwell on it.
Alright, very interesting. So we have to find thing. Well then, give that. Alright. Let's just go and talk to everyone, because we know what she's gonna say. Definitely. I'm more interested to see what Ulan's to say. So obviously this first two is like the obvious go-to option. Here. Good. So he might say something like, oh, we have to like live separately from each other or something, I don't know. I wonder how she's gonna be like very upfront. She's like, to be fair, she has not lied to us. She's upfront with what she believes, so she'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna kick your people out of here. Kill them all if I must, or something.
What do you seek?
I am the bearer of bad news. Your High King Vinbar is dead.
Dead. And the first Tire. He was a good king in times of peace. But he was plunged into doubt by your arrival. He was no longer at his people's side.
Glendan told me that you would be one of those keen to replace him.
That's true. If Bladnid was still here, I would have given her my votes and followed her into battle. But since she's no longer with us, I must obtain the title and do what should have been done a long time ago. Drive away the Renaigse and take back our island they want to enslave.
Will you drive us away too?
We will drive away the Renaigse. You are Onol Minawi. You will have to pick a side.
I see. If you were to be elected, I would need your help to allow me to meet Enon Miel Frictamen. Only he can help us cure the Malachor.
Why should you be preoccupied with a disease striking those we want to drive away?
I have my own reasons. But you should know this is the best way for the Renaigse to leave the island of their own accord.
You have helped my people. You are our Carants as well. You can count on me to help you. Once I am the High Queen, I will lead you to the sanctuary.
You seem certain you will obtain the title.
Those who covet victory must do everything they can to obtain it. Don't you agree? The old kings wore a legendary crown.
Okay, so this is just tell us about the crown again.
I do not.
I need to be.
So this at least works out. I mean, again, video game wise, it seems like when we give them the crown, they're going to be the leader. But roleplay wise, it works out to still talk to everyone who potentially could become the leader, because you know if there's like a mutiny or something of that nature, it helps that you know they still like us. So this is the guy I'm most interested about, because we know the first two. You know, one was going to side with us, one's going to side with the tribe. What's this dude going to say? Also, it might not have had the right fast travel point, but again, since we're in the zone, it'll be instant travel. Because both objectives are here, the crown and talking to the dude. Oh good, he's here. Alright, sweet. So, just out of curiosity, what's this dude's opinion?
To what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
Oh wait, no, I think this guy was the one who was way too friendly with us, wasn't it?
I regret to inform
I think it was
you
him.
that your High King Vinbar.
His dialogue's usually the same
Why have
here.
you come?
That's when I hear what he says.
It is true. I understand that you may be worried about my intentions, but rest assured, I seek only to bring peace to our lands. Peace brings life.
Yeah, okay, so he's gonna be like super in our favor. So the other guy was the middle ground, where you know we have to like come together.
People of the continent, the lives of our people will be improved and happier.
There is something I would like to ask of you. If you were to be named High King, I would.
Of course. If you really want to make sure.
Yeah, so that wasn't much of a difference. He told us the least, but based on what he just said there, it sounds like he would basically make the natives more like us, whereas the other dude said we the natives will have to live separately, or at least you know we can live the way we want to live. It's just we'll have to learn from them to respect nature. So it's a subtle difference. We don't have to change the way of our life for the most part, or this guy will drastically change the life of the natives, I would think. So yeah, definitely go with the first dude. That's right, yeah, this was the dude that was like, everyone hates him because he's way too friendly with us. The other tribes were attacking him and everything. Like, I don't think it'd be as far as him, like, you know, giving up the religion and whatnot. I think it'd be way more subtle, but still, I like the idea of us learning from them. Because, you know, it is their island, they've been here for thousands of years, and the fact that, again, it's not a myth. This isn't like a religion, as in, like, we kind of don't know if it's true. Like, it's real. We see it. Shit is real. So, yeah. Alright, let's do another manual save.
Poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Oh, is this not the right area? We're here a little bit. Last time when we came to this spot too, when I was exploring. just ignore these guys? I don't think we can. Let's see. Oh yeah, we can. There's plenty of room to just get by. Honestly, like these dudes are just so easy. There's like just no point really. I don't need their loot. Not give me that much experience. But I don't need experience anyway. Oh shit, yeah. So he's just chilling here. So this is where we do the manual save. All right. So this should be more standard with the other ones that we've done. Well, technically, again, because this is a story one, it might be a little bit easier. I don't think so. See?
Bit of poison on my blade.
Normal guy. Okay. Ow! Let me get behind you. There we go. Finally got a stun from behind. So still kicking his ass pretty quickly, but again, the second I get hit, it's gonna be massive damage. Ow. Not bad.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Stunned his ass with a shotgun. He was about to, or just a shot. He was about to jump in my face. Whoop. I don't know if he's just hit me with weak attacks or what, but he's actually not that strong.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint. The armor will no longer protect you. Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
You've no magic left. Drink a potion.
Boss Mirror, I love how bossy Sierra is. Vasco's like, hey, you should probably drink a potion if you want to cast more spells. Sierra's like, drink a fucking potion now, idiot. I don't think that was the High King, I feel like. Maybe it was, but I think that was just the guy guarding the entrance. They did say there was a guy guarding the entrance, but my interpretation was there'd also be the High King there to fight. He was just a dude guarding it. Which is, again, just a generic open world boss, but generic in, you know, a different sense. Not really generic, but, you know, it was a standard open world boss. Yeah, I fought like 4 of them so far or something. That way, I don't know which way you want to go. Go from here first. Nice. Boop. Wow. They're strong enough to not be one shot by a stealth attack. Shots! Oh, damn. Hell yeah, they're strong. Or normal enemies, at least. Bam. Get out of here. It was this way. The spot's really close. It's just a matter of, like, you know, running around. It's like where the ooh, okay. This is gonna do it. Oh, this might even drop a poison on this guy. Oh yeah, I'm sure he's totally dead.
What are you doing there?
Wow, is he actually dead? Oh shit. I did notice she was the only one who
facing the first invaders, and you dare enter and scatter
she didn't
their
mention this crown.
bones.
I
She
did
was going
not
to take
come
it
here
for
with the
herself.
intention of
Or at
defying
least she
this
didn't ask me
place.
to take it.
No. You came looking for a crown of the High King, hoping to choose the one who will lead us.
Isn't that what you were looking for as well?
Yes, but I am not a Renaigse. I wish to lead my people to victory, and I have come here seeking something that will make it a certainty. And so, do you plan on keeping it for one of those who is too wise or cowardly to come and get it themselves? Or will you give me the crown?
Deirdre is a great warrior. If she reigns, she will unite all of the clans.
Come on,
And
Sierra,
with the
don't say
blessing
that.
of Enon Milfrichtem, and the people of your island will be chased away from here. Think long on this. If you leave her the crown, she will become the High Queen. You will not be able to change your mind.
I'm sorry, Sierra. I hope you're not going to hate this choice, but,
Sorry, Deirdre. I believe someone other than you must become the High King.
Someone more easily manipulated, who will obey the orders of the Renaigse, no doubt. Too bad. You leave me no choice. I have come to take that crown, and I won't leave without it.
Alright, well this is very much in with her character that she did this to us. Bam. And just for the fuck of it, let's poison them.
Blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
I'm surprised we're losing a lot of rep with natives in some of these quests, but again,
I
we're
accept my defeat.
that's so much of it.
Take this crown. I am not worthy to wear it, so it seems.
Looks like we're not losing reps,
So
we're
it
not actually
seems
killing her, so that's
indeed.
good.
We will meet again at Dorhad Genadu. Until then, Deirdre.
Alright. Good, Sierra didn't even complain. So, I guess we didn't fight the king one. Alright. Yeah, we fought the Guardian in front, so it's not like we came here with no fight. They did, though. They came here with no fight, and she still tried to take the crown. Trying to pretend she's a warrior. Can't do shit. Level up when we turn this quest in. I'm guessing that means we can't pick her. I was gonna do anyway. Okay, so we are back to fast travel. Ooh, there's a chest here. Oh shit, missed that. Garbage. Cool. Guess we gotta return to the, yeah, the main dude. Go ahead and gather the council, probably. What are these guys? Because I just don't feel like it. The straight shot from here? Yeah, pretty much. Straight shot. Turn. Let us pick the new High King. my inventory space? 200 and 500, we're good. I can't tell anything just yet. Door grid. Arts gates. Alright, offer the crown to the... I think they're called pretenders? To the pretender of your choice. Oh, you can still pick her too. Interesting. Oh. Once again, save. I am choosing him. Not you. Him. Turn around. Fungus.
I went into the tomb. I found the ancient crown of the High Kings.
And so, you entered into one of our most sacred places. May this adventure have brought you wisdom and understanding of our people, and of your own history. This relic is venerated. The one who wears it will certainly be elected. But you know that, do you not?
Yes, I do. I need to be certain that whoever is named will help me meet Enon Mil Frictaman.
I have pledged my honor to help you, and my words are true. But more is being played here than a simple meeting. You know that I work for a tempering of spirits, the healing of wounds of Tifredi, and those of your own continent. But the decision is yours. To the son that was lost and refound on our island.
Take it. I trust you. In your wisdom, may we be guided towards a peaceful future.
The council has begun to unite. It is time for me to go. Thank you for choosing me. I will do all in my power to bring you what you desire. You have my promise.
Cool way of letting them the session. I don't know why Sierra did kneel down. Obviously, we should have too. Face to face with the god. Wow. Well, wonder what we're doing next. All right. Now it heals 50% more. 375, which is still not that much. But again, I have points that I guess technically I could have taken like the one-handed heavy weapons, but like I'm not gonna fucking use them. I'm not gonna use any of this shit. So. Screw it. And we got another talent. Ooh. Alright, so we have maxed out Charisma is my cape. I have maxed out Vigor with the Vigor armor. Maxed out Intuition with Vasco. Maxed out Science with her and my armor. So really, I don't need Craftsman. Well, I could take 1 point in Craftsman, so I can then get Craftsman 3. Or we can get the Lockpicking 3, which I've seen a few chests with. Just to be honest, the loot we're getting isn't good. I feel like getting lockpicking 3 is just not going to give me good loot. Whereas at least with crafting, not that we need it, I can put like better mods on. And sometimes it's drastically better. Like I think for the armor, there's 3 levels, and each level's 20 armor, so you can get 20, 40, 60, which is pretty massive upgrade. So I'm going to go get Craftsman 1. Although, I can just pay that dude to craft it. Fuck it. We'll get lockpicking 2, which really is lockpicking 3 with the armor. So I can just pay the blacksmith to make it for me. That's right. Okay.
Congratulations, Dunkus. I'm certain that you will be a very wise High King. And now, are you ready to keep your promise and take me to meet with Enon Miel Frichtemann?
You are burning with the impatience of youth. But according to tradition, I must first go to the sanctuary on my own. Without the blessing of Tifradi, my title is nothing but empty, meaningless words. But fret not. How could I be called wise if I went back on the promise I made my friend as soon as I got elected? Meet me at the sanctuary's entrance in 2 days, and I will open its doors for you.
Thank you, Dunkus. I'll be there.
I hope you have some cards or dice on you to pass the time. Unless you'd rather go somewhere else.
Nice, they just let me skip time. Yeah, wait 2 days. I like how you call me a Ute. Very much think of my cousin Vinny. Ute? What's a Ute? Oh, I'm sorry. Utes. We been here before?
There you are, Karant.
How was the encounter?
Enon Miel Frichtemann welcomed me like a mother would welcome her child. I will have to meditate on everything he told me and think about the warnings he gave. But now he's waiting for you. I will open the way. Once you are in the sanctuary, always stay on the right-hand path and keep a confident heart.
Right-hand
Those
path.
who let doubt take hold of them and turn back risk awakening the guardians of this place. Qua Aulem Seg.
Okay. Have we been here before? I thought it sounded new. So probably got a camp right over here. Yep. Anything. It's like how we're gonna get back down potentially. Alright, my fellow Utes. Let's go. Oh shit, I can't even look up anymore, but this is the volcano. Obviously. That's a crack in the volcano? Is that where we're gonna go to? Awesome. It said stick right, so I'm gonna stick right. It's 150 meters away, but it's gonna be all zigzaggy and shit. Take forever to get there. So it's almost 8:15. I have not heard any fireworks yet. Interesting. People do fireworks like a week in advance. Now that I think about it, I haven't heard fireworks at all, which is crazy. Because again, they do it for so fucking early. Interesting. Ooh, big old tree. The tree inside the volcano. Ooh, with the jump. The heart.
And so the child that was taken has returned, the flesh of my earth. You, by simply coming into being, have tangled the strings of destiny of all the other children. I am he they call en on mir Frichtinen. I have followed each of your steps since your arrival.
I hail you, Enon Mil Frichtemen. I have come to you to find a remedy.
A cure for the disease of a distant land. Her affliction was to be poisoned by her own children. Her veins rot in stagnant water. Her earth now bears poisoned fruit, and her children wither and die. And still it is those same children who can heal the lands, and with them heal themselves, if they only want it truly. They could be taught by my children, learn to give back in return, learn to heal. But for that, I must survive. I have seen by your side the shadow grow, taking form. Fed by the venom of intrigues from faraway lands, he spreads it today in my sap. To save his own life, he stole my strength, and that strength has driven him mad.
Stuck with my cousin?
Because it is not made to be taken. He draws each day a little more from me, and threatens us all. His hunger has no limit.
I don't understand. Who are you talking about?
The one you call Constantine. You must stop him, or there will be no cure anymore for anything or anyone.
That's impossible. How could that be?
You must leave now. Someone has followed your footsteps. Someone has entered here without invitation. My children are waking and tracking. They will attack all foreigners. Flee, or you will be their victims.
So they're saying to heal our people have to be like one with the earth again. But I want to know about this Constantine shit. Because obviously from what we've seen, he's been like fine. Like he hasn't been power hungry or anything like that. Has he been doing shit behind the scenes that we don't know about? And obviously now that he's, I get what he's saying now that he's become like one with the earth. I mean, I guess that's why he killed the shaman, because the shaman gave it to him when he shouldn't have. I can see what he's saying there. Maybe that changed him a little. But like even before that, he was saying like, oh, he's been power hungry, greedy. Or maybe he was just saying he can see into the future, and that's what he was going to be now. I don't know.
Out of the sanctuary, and I heard the cries of creatures inside. Is everything all right? Did you manage to get the answers you were expecting?
Yes. He told me that the Malachor had appeared because of the way the colonials have treated the Earth. It's actually some kind of poisoning. And it would be possible to cure it, but I'm not sure that I understood how.
Words that come from the heart of the island carry with them a wisdom, which may sometimes be difficult to grasp. If you need help,
I mean, it was not hard to understand at all. He said, heal the earth. Like, that's literally what he said.
Thank you, Dunkus.
Like, what the fuck do you mean that's hard to understand? Heal the earth.
You haven't told
heal
me
the earth.
everything, have you? There appears to be a storm weighing down on
How
your
fucking
forehead.
dumb are you?
It is true. But it is something I must verify by myself.
I see. Do not hesitate to come and find me if I can help you. Qua aulum secarans.
Goodbye.
Alright, well then. Now that I'm thinking about this, Constantine wasn't attacked until after he became this thing that he is now. So I guess it makes sense. Yeah. And that's why he then sent the other guy to take Constantine, because as soon as Constantine took that power, that's where he kind of just noticed, maybe he saw the future, just felt it, that like, oh, he shouldn't be one of us. Okay. I think that's more what it is. Because I'm trying to think, like, I've been so fixated on this God is the one who cursed us. There was never any, like, actual saying of that. It's like going back and thinking about the God never actually did any wrong to us until that exact moment where Constantine did wrong by becoming what he shouldn't have. I'm just trying to think, like, what was the reason I was saying, oh yeah, that God cursed us? Probably just because, you know, he's a fucking all-seeing God. He did sound kind of evil at times, the shit that he did. But there was, like, no direct kind of, references or anything like that. It was just very heavily implied, which I'm sure was the intent as well, obviously. Like, oh, you meet this God, he's the one that cursed you. Interesting. Ooh, lockpicking 3, finally. Watch, this is gonna be complete and utter shit. Complete garbage. Guaranteed. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. This is the type of stuff that you got when you started the game. And that's a level 3. Like, what the fuck? Maybe resurrection powder is nice? I guess that's the real haul. I don't care about it. But, like, gear-wise, that's just... It's literally starter level shit. And we're like 35 hours into the game. Like, what the fuck? Oh, main disappointment. He did not do loot right. Really frustrating. But also, again, keeping things in perspective. A lot of fun stuff has happened with this. Continue making improvements. Spiders is on the up and up. This might not go too well.
Dearest cousin,
tell him that he's
I'm
evil.
So glad to see you. You are right on time. We have visitors, and your advice would be most welcome. Let me introduce you to the emissaries of the Bridge Alliance and Teleme. Seeing them both in the same room is rather surprising, isn't it? But please, your excellencies, explain to us what brought you here.
Sire, I have come to humbly request your help. We have been sustaining terrible attacks.
Really? Are the natives behind this again? Unless it is those traitors of the Guard.
We aren't sure, but it is almost certain that the natives are involved. Governor Burren is hoping that you could send him your cousin, as well as some troops.
It would seem that we are in a similar situation, sire. Our city has been sustaining terribly violent assaults, and our losses are great. Our Mother Cardinal is begging you to send her some help as soon as possible.
Dear allies, knowing that you are in such a delicate situation fills me with sorrow. However, the size of our troops has greatly reduced after the horrific attempt at a coup. Regarding sending my cousin, he's already very busy undertaking a mission of the utmost importance, without even mentioning the fact that what you describe fills me with fear for his life, which is most precious to me. No, I really don't see how I could be of assistance to you.
Constantine, we cannot remain deaf to the call of our allies. I'm sure I can find time to go and evaluate the situation.
I would love to accompany you, but my people are being wrongfully accused. I am certain of it, and I want to prove it.
Very well, my dear. You know I cannot refuse you anything. But remember how urgent it is for this antidote to be found. We are so close to it now.
Don't worry about it. You know how important this mission is to me.
Well, this audience is
I can at least
coming
tell
to
him
an
that
end.
I may have
Your
found
Excellencies,
how to
inform
cure
your
it.
governors of my
Like,
cousin's arrival. I hope that you realize how grateful you should be to him.
you can hear how he's
Absolutely,
changed
sire.
with what he's saying
we
and whatnot.
Thank you both for receiving us.
He's definitely
May the
sounding a little
enlightened
different.
always keep you in his
A
divine
lot more
blessing.
snotty, uptight, and whatnot. So let's just see everything updates. So the attack on Samate. Also attack on Hikmet, yeah. Since I'm here, I can do this one. Continue with the main quest. One. So inform him.
Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
I finally managed to enter the sanctuary at the heart of the island, and I was able to talk with Enon Miel Frictamen.
How marvelous! Tell me about it.
The sanctuary is heavily protected. Only a High King can open it.
I remember you saying that Vimbar's death wasn't going to help us. How did you fix this problem?
I had to interfere in the natives' elections and earn the trust of the pretender who seemed to be the best choice.
You really are an outstanding diplomat. My father is an old, bitter man, but he was right about you. Tell me, who did you choose?
Dunkus. He's the king of the village of Vigyigador, and a Donegad full of wisdom.
I'm certain that you have made the right choice. And then what did you do?
I was able to enter the sanctuary. It was an incredible experience.
It had to be. Oh, how I envy you. Entering the most secret places on this island, talking to a god. What does he look like? Is he some kind of very old and very powerful Donegad?
No. In fact, I spoke to an extremely large tree, as strange as it may sound.
Fascinating. And I thought that gods were always old bearded men. Did he tell you where the Malachor was coming from? Is it a curse that he cast upon the first settlers?
No. According to him, we are responsible for the emergence of the Malachor. By exploiting the earth so much, we have poisoned it, and the disease has contaminated us through the water that we drink and the plants that we eat.
Strange, and yet it seems plausible. So, there wouldn't be an antidote?
He says that the earth can be healed, that his children know how to do it. I suppose he was talking about the Donegada. He also said that by healing the earth, we would heal those who live on it.
This is a fascinating revelation. It won't be easy for our neighbors to accept it, however. I'm afraid that even my father might receive it with skepticism. Did he tell you anything else?
Ooh, uh-oh. Do we tell him about this or not? The warning about him. Is this a self-fulfilling prophecy? We tell him that, you know, he's seeking too much power. And then in doing so, we somehow make it so he seeks so much power. I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna fucking tell him. Because, you know, maybe he can be upfront with us and saying, you know what? I do feel different. Like, again, like roleplay wise. I know video game wise he's probably not going to. But, yeah, we're gonna do it. Especially like how we are. Like, we're closer than brothers. Like, we're super fucking close. He would tell him.
Yes. Something rather disturbing. He talked about you. He said his existence was in danger because of you.
Really? But that doesn't make any sense. I never hurt anybody on this island. Unlike our neighbors, I have never abducted or tried to convert islanders.
I don't think that's what he was referring to.
Cousin, please, you know me. I have made some mistakes, but I never threatened anybody. The only person who I put in danger is you. And you know how sorry I am about that.
Yes, I do know.
Forget about it, will you? This god manifestly wants us to pay for the sins of our fathers and to have his revenge for the invasion. By sowing the seeds of discord between us, he's probably hoping to weaken us. Do you realize that you have succeeded where everyone else has failed? The whole continent should be thanking you. Is there anything you would like to tell me?
Okay. That abrupt end.
I must take my leave.
Take care, and come back soon.
Yep. Okay. Now then, let's do San Mateus first, I guess. So there's another attack. What the hell's going on? Of course, they immediately blame it on the natives, but that doesn't mean shit. Everything's always the natives' fault. Mateus up here. Now, what's weird is Ciora said she didn't want to come, but then she said she wanted to prove that it wasn't the natives, which means she wants to come. So I don't know, like, what that was about. I don't know if that was like just a messed up writing thing. Let's see what the attacking stuff is. And for now, I have my Ciora Vasco party. Up to the governor. Hey, there's some music in the background. Whoa! Finally. Ominous music, but finally some music. That's something that I'm surprising a lot of games just don't do, like open world games. Like, give something. Just a little bit. Alright, Cardinal, or Mother, yeah, Mother Cardinal, same thing.
Sir de Sade, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals, which some people believe to be sent by the demons of the island.
Some people? So you're not certain that's the case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malachor. I became more cautious, but no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted. One of our outposts to the east has sent us a distress message. They won't hold much longer. I beg you, you must go to their aid. Maybe they can help you find out where these beasts come from.
I will go there and meet them. I hope to make it in time.
I am infinitely grateful, Your Excellency. You have proved your efficiency many times already. I am certain you will put an end to this.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Alright. I gotta admit, like, these factions, and more importantly, like, the leaders and stuff, they have way more character, or I should say, their philosophies are way more flexible than I thought. So obviously, this is like the religious stuff. Basically, it's like the Crusades era religion, like, you know, convert or die. So when we first came here and met with these people, that was the way I was treating them. They were assholes who would fucking burn people at the stake just because that one guy did it to convert. But, you know, as we've been doing these quests and talking to the mother, she still has that belief that she wants to convert people, but it's not insanely horrible. It's more like a more modern, hey, do you want to convert to whatever? She obviously still uses phrases like demons and whatnot, although I believe she was referring to demons as in, you know, the natives' gods, not the natives themselves. But there were times where she actually sided with me. She listened to me when I told her that her people were corrupt. You know, when we did that thing where her people were abducting natives and torturing them, she totally was aghast by it. So, like, I'm surprised. Like, you know, other games, not, you know... Let me just put it this way. games that don't have as much character to them would just make it one-sided, like, oh, these people are assholes, and that's it. But yeah, she definitely grows and evolves. If anything, she's a little too lenient, I would think. Like, still not bad, but like she really does kind of like go with what we say. But at the same time, she kind of has to, because I've proven myself time and time again to be a very reliable person. So it kind of makes sense to believe me when I say shit. Yeah, I'm just surprised that they were that understanding and flexible with their, at least my perceived philosophies that they had. What's that loot?
You shouldn't stay
I
here.
hear fireworks now.
We're sustaining terrible
Starting.
attacks. The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my soldiers.
We're actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit that I was praying for more soldiers, but any help is welcome. We're under attack every night, and we've already lost a lot of men. At this rate, we won't survive another night.
Don't worry. We will do everything in our power to make sure that you do.
You still have some time to prepare, before these beasts attack again.
I don't have to prepare shit.
All right, let's wait.
Ready, weapons? There they are!
Bit of poison on my blade.
Okay, they have a shit ton of armor, and they have some like black gas coming out of them. What is this about?
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
So definitely saw how slow this blade is. I tried to swing like 3 times, and every time I got knocked back.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Ward off this fate!
Just healed me. Up heal. Alright, I need to start using like more bombs and shit. Alright. Yeah, these guys are really tough, so we're actually playing legit at how I normally would play, which is bombs and guns. And stasis. Lots and lots and lots of stasis. Get fucked. Ow.
No longer protect you. Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Good.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells. I need healing.
Cast more spells, I'm gonna fuck them up. were definitely stronger than normal. So I have a search for the scouts. Side objectives, apparently.
Thanks for your help. You are an extraordinary fighter. If it weren't for you, the outpost would have undoubtedly fallen tonight.
If these attacks are always this violent, even with our support, it won't hold much longer. We must uncover the origin of these attacks.
I've thought about it, and I sent a few men 2 days ago in the hope that they would find out where the attacks came from. And first and foremost, why they are attacking. But I haven't heard from them since. I'm afraid I might have sent them to their death.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I might be able to track them.
They followed a trail going north of a place the natives call the Woods of Lightning.
Thank you, officer. I will do everything in my power to find them. Until then, try to hold on.
You be careful. Goodbye.
Alright, so they are out there. Let's travel away. Oh! To here. Okay. I wonder... So, my cousin, when he became one with the land, it also gave him the power to control animals. Just saying. Just saying. Very interesting that now animals are attacking. They seem to be very strong with kind of black mist coming out of them. Maybe like they're controlled by someone. Right there. The way I go, and then it should be right up that way. Okay. I don't think I need to craft anything, right? Nah, we have plenty of shit right now. I don't feel like... Oh, you're a deer. You're lucky. I was gonna say, I don't feel like fighting you. You stupid old deer. Well, I think it's after we level up here, I get the attribute, which allows us to use the best weapons.
To the northeast.
This long swords, so I can put that sword we got for that one guy. That huge ass katana looking thing, that looks badass. Alright, so we got these things. Doesn't matter. Okay. There's a guy here. Guess let's kill these things first? As they didn't see me, I can't get behind him. There's a guy back here to the left. Yeah. Alright. Well, there's no stealth, so we'll group them up. No, they're split in two groups. Oh well. Just as efficiently as possible. Still not gonna work. I get most of them at least. Just for the fuck of it, again. We're going all out, let's go all out. Oh god. I help him a little bit.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
come on. Alright, good. Alright. Is this dude dead?
This man will die
Huh?
if we don't do something.
He's still
about it.
alive. Give him health potion, put him out of his misery, do nothing. Welp, I wonder what we're gonna do.
What happened? You saved me. Thank you. I'd be dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade east of here. You'll find raised stones there. The ones which are worshipped by the islanders. There was a creature there. A beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it. That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed. All my comrades fell in battle against it. I fled. I had to inform the lieutenant.
And you were right. Don't worry, we'll take care of it now.
We took some notes and we drew a map as we progressed. It may be of use to you. Everything is in that chest over there. Here, take the key.
Investigating the beast tracks led to the surrounding area. Heretics live there and must have something to attack us. We are wrong. Beasts didn't come from the village. Tracks go further. Trail goes further east. A gigantic creature calling other beasts and sending them towards us. A genuine demon. Alright, let's go see this genuine demon. Okay, so it's out of this area. Is it a new zone? Or is it headed somewhere we've been? Okay, it's just a different section. Okay, 'cause it's not like an actual fast travel stuff. Alright.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Get fucked, suckers! I got AoE bombs to fuck your life up. Good. Alright. Sandy! Oh, jeez. That's weird because you're not even here right now, but you're here right now. 37 new prime loot things in here. Give me. So how's it going? How have you been? Always there, not there. Yeah, well, I mean, we're about to meet you right now, so. I will say, I know you said you were thinking about playing this. Technically speaking, I am doing a main story quest, but I don't think you're going to care. It's just going to show like an enemy we're fighting, so unless you really like, don't want to see a specific enemy, just for reference, you know, I am doing a main story thing, but like you're not going to be spoiled by anything but the appearance of whatever it is I'm fighting. But there are like different beasts in the game, so it shouldn't really matter. Right. Yeah. So I mean, the more I'm playing it, so again, these are the people that made Technomancer and whatnot, and it's in the same vein. It's definitely their best game yet. But it's the same thing of, you know, it just feels, something feels off about it. It's not perfect. And you being a huge fan of like Risen and whatnot, I hate to say this because I don't know why I feel this way, but it reminds me of Risen. So I don't want to like get your hopes up in that sense, but I don't know what it is about it. It just reminds me a lot about Risen. It's like, Risen really does a good job with like quests and stuff like that, story and whatnot. I don't know, it just gives me that same vibe for some reason. Yeah, slightly clunky, exactly. That's pretty much what it is. Like, it's not really as clunky. It is a little bit, but like, yeah, it's something like that. I don't know. They do a lot of ambitious stuff. Oh god. I feel like they would have been better off at times of like focusing a little bit more. Not that anything ever feels unfocused, but if they spent more time on like certain things. There were definitely a few cutscenes here and there that just aren't present. Like they say like a major event happens and you don't see it. It's only happened like 3 or so times. But stuff like that, I feel like rather than putting in the bajillion side quests they threw in here, which to be fair, most of them are incorporated very well, like with the main story, it relates to it and whatnot. But there are a few of them that are just like really, you can ignore them, because like, yeah, they have a story to them, but it's not an important story. So I think they would have been better off, like, you know, a little less side stuff, a little more focus on like cleaning up certain things. But again, what Max said kind of words it perfectly. It's one of those games. Definitely wait for it to be on sale. You'll have a fun time with it, I think. It's my playstyle. I found that I really like using guns and bombs, and also stasis, which is like a stun thingy. Bam. Oh, he poisoned that dude. Oh, but stasis. Whoops. I have no idea what the hell that is. WC3? A Warcraft 3, I'm guessing? Never played any of the Warcraft games. I'm guessing that's what that means. That's the only WC I can think of. Reforged? Sounds like a Warcraft thingy. I'm trying to think. I've heard of it, obviously. I can't even say what kind of gameplay it is. I feel like it's either like an RTS or something of that nature. I don't know. Okay, see? Vaguely. Yeah, the one and only. I kinda wanna kill him with— oh god, never mind. I'm gonna die. I just stasis him. I was gonna say I want to kill him with melee, but there you go. Fuck off! Oh, I don't do any fucking damage with melee. Stasis. Whew. Okay. Although it's bugged because I just walked right through. What?
It was
that was a
this
little weird.
creature who was leading the animals.
God.
It looks like a guardian, but its skin is strange, covered with ulcers, as if it was sick. That could explain its change in behavior, but not the intelligence with which these attacks were led.
Also interesting, he looks like that one dude. See, I'm gonna be able to use these blades very soon. In fact, oh, we're still not at 34. We're almost there. Give me pine resin, which is the most common thing. That gave me amber. Actually, pretty nice. So are we done with that part of it? I know, I gotta inform that we did it. And then we repeat the same thing for the other group. So again, technically speaking, Sandy, in terms of the story, you came in at the right time, because we just got like a major story event that happened. And what's happening next, even if you are paying attention, isn't really much of a spoiler. This and the next quest I'm going to be doing isn't really anything important. Surprise, people are being attacked, that's it. Like, you're not going to spoil anything, but what just happened before this was pretty major. How big is the map? It's a bit like Dragon Age Inquisition, where they do individual zones, and it's weird in a good way. The zones are technically small, but they don't feel small. Like they feel perfect size. So So I can look at the map really quickly, like the overall map. I'm not sure if this is all the zones. In fact, I can check if it's all the zones, because there's a side quest that says go to all the zones. But there's a lot of back and forth. Let's see. So we got all these places. So technically there's 3 cities, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 or 13? I might have miscounted. So like 12 or 13 zones. And again, I feel like they're a good size. They're not small. They feel nice. So like I'd say they're like medium-sized zones. It's about 13 or so like actual areas. And even the towns technically have like an outside zone. I can't really show it off here, but it's really small. So it's a decent amount of areas to go to. Depending on how you're doing like quests and whatnot. It's not necessarily repetitive going back and forth. You do have to do it. One of the things I've been saying about the game is it's pretty damn well optimized, at least on console. I know one of the reasons I'm not playing on PC is because, at least based on my hardware, I know people were having issues like with frame rate, but in terms of like load times and fast travel and whatnot, it's pretty good. Like once you're in a zone, there's like multiple camps you can go to and fast travel to, and it's instantaneous. Now you do have to fast travel from a camp to another camp. You can't fast travel like just randomly anywhere you want to be, so you have to be in a camp to fast travel. But it's instantaneous because you already loaded that zone. There's stuff like that where it feels like pretty nice. Technically there's texture pop-in, but it's very unnoticeable, again, on console. So on like the technical side, it actually feels pretty nice. Some of the things that they did.
Your Eminence, I salute you.
Sir de Sardet, what can I do for you? You are back. I hear there are no more attacks. Once again, your help was a blessing. Did our troops survive?
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve the problem.
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, a mountain guardian. But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
I don't know, but someone must be behind all this. These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work of some creatures.
You are a man of great ingenuity. I have no doubt that you will solve this mystery. At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
Again, I'm pretty sure I know who sent these.
I must leave you.
I will now not mention the name for the sake of spoilers, but I think it's that person. Oh yeah, characters are definitely, yeah, they're a bit weird, yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's not bad, technically, and at times, a lot of the graphics look pretty nice, but like facial-wise, and they're all over the place. As well, welcome, Chris. I was waiting to say hi to you, but I responded to Sandy, so welcome, dude. Yeah, facial-wise, they're all over the place. Even when you're creating your character, one of the main things is they over-exaggerate facial expressions, especially the eyebrows. So I made a character, he looked really nice, but then when he raises his eyebrows, like it's one of those weird things where the eyebrows get really big, the bags like between your eyebrows and your eye are like really dark, and it makes your face look weird, and like it's just one of those things like where at certain angles your character looks really bad, and at other angles it looks okay. And then that applies to everyone else. Lip sync is definitely not great either. Alright, so now I gotta go to the other place. Come on, let me fast travel. Come on. It also has that movement that, in Witcher 3, you can turn whichever movement you want. It has that annoying one. I think it's like an accelerated movement. So instead of being able to press like down and you spin around, you press down, you take a step back. It's like, no, I want to just turn my character sideways. Because this is also one of those games, like to interact with something, you have to look directly at that spot. You can't be a fraction off. Looks like Assassin's Creed. Well, it's set in like, I mean, it doesn't have a specific time period because it's not in like our reality, but generally speaking, it's like the 1600s-ish era. So that's why. And there are times where I do see like Assassin's Creed, especially with one of the towns, the town we're going in now. Although we're in town, so you won't see it. But from a distance, it really reminded me of Assassin's Creed. It's because, you know, it's very, that area. Sandy woke you up, the terror. The terror. Alright. So we have to help this guy, too. I'll give you a warning, Sandy. Again, for spoiler purposes, assuming we figure out who's behind these attacks, that's something you won't want to know. So I'll like give you a warning if you're actually paying attention and you actually don't want to know that stuff. Because again, right now it's not going to matter that you know they're being attacked. Like the second you come to the island, everyone's being attacked. So like, it doesn't fucking matter.
Lord de Sade, I've been hoping you would come.
Your Excellency, I heard news of the attacks against Hikmet.
I am ashamed to once again rely upon your kindness, but our situation is quite desperate, and you have proven such a valuable aid to us in the past.
How might I be of service to you?
Animals, creatures have been attacking us relentlessly. They throw themselves upon our defenses day and night. They do not even try to avoid our weapons, rushing as if to swamp us in infinite numbers. Our best soldiers fall exhausted from fatigue, the others die shredded by their claws. Please find the origin of these attacks and make them stop. If we cannot hold out, the entire population of Hikmet will be devoured.
Shah Mateus has fallen prey to the same tragic fate. The beasts were answering to a type of guardian we have never seen before. A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks subsided here at all? A guardian that has since died. Have the attacks
Okay, let's repeat the same dialogue.
No, not at all. San Mateus is far from here. The origin of the attacks must be different. I sent a small group of trackers so that they might follow the trail of the creatures. Their last message came from a dangerous area in the hands of natives. The savages are certainly at the root of these evil attacks. Who else could have trained all of these creatures?
Could you indicate the zone in question?
Alas, no. I didn't get the information. You must meet their officer, who will know how to guide you there. She's leading our troops in the outpost at the entrance to the city.
Very well. I shall depart immediately.
Be so kind as to keep me informed. This affair is driving me to madness. Would you like to speak with me about any other subject?
Yeah, so that's the big news. I did get a Blue Yeti.
Farewell, my lord.
I've been looking for it for a while, obviously, but like specifically from people selling it, so secondhand. And I've contacted a couple people, and they just never got back to me. So I finally got one, and it turns out there is this known bug that happens. It lowers the pitch of your voice, and I can't figure out how to fix it, because I thought I fixed it, and then I showed it off on stream, and the problem is, I can't hear it. Now, obviously, there are things I can do to make me hear it, but, like, it's really fucking annoying, because that would mean every time, like, if I start using a Yeti, I'd have to record myself every day before the stream to make sure it's fucking working properly. And if it's not working properly, I don't know what to do. Just plug it into a different port? I really don't know. So, like, I've looked into the issue for a while, and I found no solutions. So it's really fucking frustrating. I'm gonna have to like look harder into it. I'm waiting for a boom mic, so I can actually like use it, because you know having it like a foot and a half away isn't great. I ordered it, but the thing is I ordered it on Christmas Eve, so it's gonna take forever to get here. It still hasn't shipped. It's been a whole week, still hasn't shipped yet. But it should be here. It says by the 7th is like the latest, but who knows. But yeah, that's just a really frustrating problem that I'd never heard about, obviously, until now. That apparently relatively common for that to happen. You asshole, you blocked the rest of the stasis bomb. Now let's get them all in here. Thank you. Let's just use the ultimate right now. Screw it. Poison going. Tokens of servitude. They're exactly as they sound. What do you mean? Those are channel points. What's weird but interesting about channel points is they were introduced at random. I was the first batch of people to get channel points. And that tells you it's purely random. Like, before people who are full partners and whatnot, like, I was the first batch to get channel points. So crazy. So yeah, I think they're pretty cool in the sense that, you know, they don't affect anything. It's very hard to think of rewards, which is why, like, they're all joke rewards, except for, you know, unlock an emote and then modify an emote, which is awesome, by the way. Since you're here, let's see, we have to modify an emote here for you. And the problem with that is, there's only one good modification of the emote, and you can't choose where it is. So, as opposed to looking like a cool Sandy with sunglasses, you actually... Where the fuck is the modify? There it is. So instead of being a cool Sandy with sunglasses, you look like... oh, they added more options! Oh wow, there's reindeer, there's Santa? You can do Santa Claus? What? Squished thinking? Alright, I gotta try these out for a second. So this is the one which is supposed to be Sunglass Santa. Let's see. Let's do that one. It still looks like Sunglasses Santa, but I like to think it's more so Pirate Santa. It looks like they tweaked where the sunglasses go, because it used to be more so you can only see one. So Sunglasses Santa still works. Let me see what these other ones look like now, because these are new. Oh god. Oh shit. Oh shit. Reindeer Santa. Oh fuck. This is awesome. And she jumps. She jumps. Oh my god. This is fucking fantastic. They better keep this modification. This is amazing. This is legit awesome. Oh, do you not jump in chat? Because you were jumping on my window. Okay. What are these other emotes? Let me see. Yeah, there's Thinking Santa and then Santa Claus. Let's see Santa Claus. Well, Santa Claus covers your eyes. Santa Claus isn't that great. But again, that's the thing. Like, you can't modify where the things go, unfortunately. But then there's Thinking Santa. Let's see what Thinking Santa looks like. I mean, it's not so much Thinking Santa as it is Hungry Santa telling you to get food or brains and put brains in mouth. Let's see what mine look like. See, mine don't work. My head's if I had my head facing the other way, a lot of these would work. The only one that works is this one. That works. That looks pretty good. But yeah, so that's cool. They added new ones, which are holiday themed, but they better keep them, because they're pretty fucking awesome. But yeah, the rest of those are like joke things, because there's not really anything else to like redeem. Yeah, if I made my head facing the other way, the sunglasses would work pretty well. And you can't combine them, so you can flip it, but you can't flip it and sunglasses.
A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
Yes, we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed some of them,
upside down
but
head.
we're overrun. Our situation is getting more and more desperate. I don't suppose I need to warn you about the dangers of this road.
Actually, that is why we're here. Governor Burren sent me.
Yeah,
he wants us to find
I figured let him time out.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements.
Because the hope is that anyone who like has that is someone who's, you know, they've been here a while. Because it's going to take forever to get to 10k. I think you get 2 points per minute, I believe. I'm trying to remember. I know. I can't remember now. No, I think it's 10 points per minute. I know I figured it out. Whatever it is, it's going to take a long-ass time to get. So anyone who redeems it will have been here a while, and it'll be like you timing out Sandy or something. Although that's going to be the hard part. If they want to time out a mod, technically I have to unmod and then time out. But yeah, I figured it'd be something like that. Not like one random person timing someone else out to be an asshole.
Like I said, Governor Burren is hoping that I can find a group of trackers, with your help.
I'd like to see you try.
Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses. They were supposed to find the bastard who's been sending us these critters. One of those savage sorcerers, no doubt.
I figured that'd be something too, trying to time me out.
Sorry, Your Excellency, I
can't.
won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand, I hope that these men are alive. They are also under my command. But those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping like flies. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city. So you can go and tell the governor that if he wants me to help you, he will have to help us first.
Okay, come on, speech check, 75%.
I understand that your situation is desperate, that you want to take care of what appears most urgent. But it's not simply about me saving a few men. It's about stopping these attacks once and for all. By getting to their root cause, I intend to put an end to it. And then any help you hope to receive won't be needed any longer.
You're right. I'm sorry, these attacks have made me lose my nerve. I don't know what I'm saying. They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Danae Exregau?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them, but now our survival depends on it.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I'll try to find your man and put an end to all this.
Good luck. And if my men are alive, send them back here, will ya?
You can count on me.
For me, it's 9 o'clock, so I'm 3 hours away.
I must go. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
In terms of this stream, I don't really know how long I'm gonna go. I have no clue. I didn't intend this to be like a New Year's Eve stream in the sense of like, hey, let's just do a fun like that. Like, I kind of just wanted to finish up with GreedFall just because I've been playing so many super long games that it's kind of wearing on me. Although, to be fair, it's also because I was doing the side quests in this game, which there were a bunch. Now that I've been doing main quests for like 2 or 3 streams in a row, I'm reinvigorated again. But either way, you know, I've been wanting to play Pokemon for since it came out. Star Wars. So, like, I kind of just want to, you know what, let's get 1 extra stream in. I'm going to be awake anyway. Doesn't even matter. I figured I'd just do that. Let's see. So this one actually wants us to leave. Yeah, okay. Dude, I know. Ugh, God. Apparently, those segments get the highest ratings, on average at least, for each or all. And that's why he keeps doing it. Like, I read that's what it is. Like, they get the highest ratings on average. Like, oh, God. I cringe so much. Now, I mean, I can't... Obviously, he's appealing to kids for the most part, I would assume. And I'm trying to think, like, as a kid, would I care about that? Like, I'm trying to remember, like, I remember, what was it? Who was it? The 2 guys, like, Billy and Chuck, was it? The guys that got married? You know, there was, like, Edge and Vicky, stuff like that. I don't remember if I enjoyed those. I didn't cringe at them. But then again, like... I guess Billy and Chuck were probably cringy, because just knowing those 2 people, they weren't really great actors, but, almost anyone's better than fucking Lana, who can't even, like, God, do anything. So yeah, Macho and Elizabeth, I was not watching back then, and might not have even been around back then. So it's like, I mean, maybe kids like it, and then there's obviously a certain faction of people who don't mind it or kind of like it or whatever, but like, I legit cringe. I'm like, oh my God, I just turn it off. I'm like, I'm done. I can't, no. Either just mute it and do something else. Like, I just fucking cringy, dude. Katie Vick was trending with people saying what's worse than that. Yeah. And that's the other thing, like, even when they were kissing, like, the first few times when they were kissing, like, it was so over the top. I don't know if I felt bad for Rusev, or if I just cringed, or what, but I was just like, no. Like, it was a little too fucking passionate. I was like, alright, come on.
He was worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to find you. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes. The camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to her.
You knew of this camp?
Yep.
These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths.
Oh yeah, she would be
maybe
pretty pissed
hundreds.
off.
Why
Yeah,
didn't
we
you
know about
inform
the rebels who've
governor?
been murdering your
Because
people.
I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Alright. So let's see. Is there a side objective that just unlocked, or did we complete what we were doing? Yeah, we completed it. Alright, so... for reference, if you're still watching Sandy, this is like an example of how big one of these zones is. It's pretty decent sized. So, you know, the one thing that's pretty annoying is there's a lot of invisible walls or barriers that you can't cross. So that does make it even longer to progress, because you would think, oh, I can cut through here, but like, oh, there's a rock in the way. But I think it's the perfect size, you know, for open world games, because sometimes open world games can be like way too fucking open. So I like the size of the maps. I really do. Oh, can I fast travel there? No. Yeah. It depends on what you mean. It's not like hidden, like, you know, it shows up on the map. I haven't been here yet, for instance, because I couldn't get there. So there are secrets in the sense, like, there are skill checks, like, you know, you can't get past this area without a science check, because you need to blow up a wall, which in this game means you need science to make a bomb and throw it through the wall. There are things you can't climb without Vigor level 3. So there's stuff in that sense. There are a few areas that aren't really on the map. So yeah, there are secrets and stuff. They're not necessarily super hidden, but they're there. I will say though, one of the main disappointments of the game is the loot. This is one of the games that does not do loot well. Like loot progression, most of the game you will not be upgrading your gear. Like it's very rare to get good gear. Like you'll beat like high level enemies, you'll open like super high level chests, and the gear is just garbage. Most of the gear you get would be from merchants, and even then, you very quickly like reach your best gear. Although I will say now, again, now that I'm doing the main quest, I am slowly getting better gear. But it took like the first half of the game of getting no good gear until it really mattered.
Assaults?
Exactly, a little like
We
Metrovania.
have
Yeah.
nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So, they are also attacking the Renaigse. That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
A similar thing was happening west of the island. The animals were being led by some sort of guardian. It resembled a Nardaig Menaemon, but its skin was black and covered in ulcers.
I have never seen a guardian that fits the description you've given. I don't think they exist.
Could a Denaigad have done this?
You're a typical Renaigse. You don't understand anything. The Nardaig are our ancestors. None of our people would make a Nardaig suffer, even if their heart was black and
That
full
confirms
of
who
resentment.
And yet
I assumed it
someone or
was.
something
Yeah.
is making the beasts aggressive here as well. And we must find it.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come, follow me.
But if you play it on PC, you know, there's gonna be some mods. Yeah. The thing is, it's interesting, most of the natives seem to have, like, their voice actors sound like they're Irish, because you can hear certain words are very Irish. So most of them are like that. I don't know if that's intentional or not, because then there's a few that aren't. I swear there's one that was, like, Australian. Like, they all have the same accent, but you can tell the voice actors themselves come from, like, you know, different places. One of them was Scottish, definitely, which is way different than Irish. So I don't know if that's intended or not. There's a lot of them. I wish they would group up. Have bombs for a reason. Bombs don't help if they're not grouped up. Oh God.
See if you can ward off this fate.
Okay, we have to play it super safe. Okay, heal. Fuck you, buddy. Playing it really safe right now. First of all, we're gonna help whoever that is back there. We're gonna stasis they ass. While they're stasis, I'm gonna focus on you. Alright, and then I'm gonna go ahead and toss an elemental, tear down some armor. We're gonna go ahead and poison. Then we're gonna go. He still has armor. He still has armor, so let's keep doing the armor. And magic, do some health. No. Fuck off! Yeah, get this shit on. Alright, buddy. My kill. My kill. No! Oh shit, there's another one. Never mind, never mind, never mind. Thank you for the heal. Appreciate that. Whew. Ooh. I thought they killed him as he was jumping at me. Alright, Vasco, we get it. You need healing. Technically, I could heal you, but shut up. Whew. Oh, man. They definitely seem to be throwing more waves at us, which is great for me, except for in this fight, because obviously as a bomber, get those AoEs. After not fighting tough enemies for a while, getting back in the groove of just throwing bombs. Let's start crafting some more. Alright, let's see where we're going. There she is. Oh yeah, Dark Side of Genesis? Yep. Yep, that's on my list at some point. How fun is it? I mean, I'm assuming it's fun. I don't mean this in a bad way, but like it's pretty much just your standard ARPG type of thing, right? Like a Torchlight type of stuff, Diablo. I mean, obviously they're different, but the general vibe is like that. Stasis. Back here, and oh. You know they're strong when they don't even take half damage from my gun. Did she die? It's not her, is it? Did she die? That's not her. Is that her? No way. No, that really can't be her. There's no way she died. No fucking way. Oh, uh-oh. Ooh, that is an interesting guardian right there. Although, didn't we fight one like that before? Oh, I'm gonna have to craft bullets and everything. Why are you not taking armor damage, dude? His armor's not going down. I don't know if that's like a intentional thing or what. It's barely going. There you go. Okay, he might have cast like some sort of weird spell or something. I don't know. Maybe I was missing my gunshots. I have no clue. Ow! Two more shots and the armor's gonna be downed. Oh, we got it down now. Alright, let's go for a poison. He resists like everything, so it's not really worth throwing magic bombs and shit. Wait. This part's getting behind him just so I can get the shot off. Stasis and roll. Ow! Don't hit him when he's stasis. I want to hit him so I do more damage, asshole. Thank you. Oh, I could have used my bomb too. My bomb's more so for armor than anything else. Get out of that. For the armor. And melee for the win! Who stole my kill? What the hell? That was my kill.
No idea. I'm sorry. It left me no choice.
You fought bravely and you did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It resembled the other guardian I told you about, as if they had the same disease.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last, the attack should stop now. What are you doing here?
Who are these Renaitse? Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
I'm sorry. We were uncertain that we could trust you. You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries, and saw the giant creature attacking their camp, and we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You saved our comrades and maybe our city by killing this beast, so... Yes. We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Duran. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awelen segrenaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Alright. So I now that you mention that, do you remember hearing that? Because again, every now and then I do like to watch reviews and stuff, but also like not really get spoiled by it. I do remember hearing that it's not so much an RPG like normal stuff as it is so like Darksiders. And the very little I've seen of it, now I'm thinking about I can see that. I can see how that would work. Yeah, it's just a different point of view. So it's not like you get like all that kind of gear and whatnot, I guess. It sounds pretty cool though. Like again, it looks nice. It looks fun. I'm definitely gonna play it myself. So this is why we couldn't come here, I guess. It wasn't so much a skill check as it was just locked away. Alright. Now we get this, we can heal our allies too, but I've had like the last 15 skill points I've given no shit about. So next I'll get shield. I really don't care. I really don't care. Alright, so we'll turn this in, tell him that we're done. And then depending on what happens next, this might be where we get some like major spoilers. And I think it's pretty clear who's behind this. This is making me wonder how far in the game we are, because I actually feel like we're near the end. Would the end be fighting that person? I don't know. So if we don't beat it tonight, I don't think we should. We might beat it tomorrow. Gear can't collect everything in most levels. I'll have to accept that and just move on. Yeah, I know that's gonna suck so much. I hate that so much. Yeah, not be able to take everything. What is this letter? Father, I was assigned as a scout. Life can be rough, but nature's surrounding outposts is breathtaking, entrusted with important missions. You see me sneaking around like a fox, watching savages in the swamp. Oh, apparently it's a side quest? Oh, that's one of those, whatever the hell it's called. Contracts. So like a mini side quests. Gotcha. Alright, I'm assuming there's a fast travel. We got a camp. I'm just gonna run to that, because fuck it, why not? We got a fast travel out here anyway, right? Why is it not showing me? Is it not marked? That's definitely marked. Yeah, I'm going to Hikmet, so whatever. Fast travel out of here. Alright. be due east, right? Yeah, we go up that way. I'm gonna ignore these guys because I don't care. Oh, I can change my weapon though. Hey, I get that katana looking thing. Looks so much cooler than this rectangle blade. Alright, let's change that. This becomes... So we got that one, which is a nice, I never know how to pronounce that, like scimitar, whatever? 3:30 now, that's what I figured, yeah, head to bed. Thank you very much, Sandy, I appreciate that. We'll catch you later, get some rest. That looks pretty cool. But then there's like a katana looking one that looks even cooler, and, oh, that one's better, actually, really? Yeah, that one's stronger. This does better armor, but I don't really care about that. Alright, we'll use that one then. Fine. So they're both legendary, which means they can't be upgraded. So technically, if I get something else, it'd be better than this. But that's alright. If we're really being technical, now I'm curious. Now we got all the upgrades, the best gear for this. I still feel like the gun is way stronger than anything else in the game. We'll see. I can compare damage. Alright, so we'll turn this in and then find out that I'm pretty sure I know who's behind this. Obviously there's no quests because we did everyone's, it seems like. Alright. I'm genuinely curious. At the risk of spoiling myself, I want to see how far in the game we are based on the main story stuff that I'm in. All I'm going to do is hope that I find something that lists the main quests, and all I want to see is how far in I am while I do this. There we go. Alright. Ooh, wow, this is a great site. Guides.gamepressure.com. It lists main story, perfect. I also see where we are, just so I know how close we are. A new threat. Oh, okay, nah, we're good. We might beat it tomorrow, but in fact, we probably will beat it tomorrow. I also wanted to make sure that, like, you know, I wasn't like 1 or 2 quests away, so I know for a rough guesstimate. That's nice.
Your Excellency, have you been informed?
I've been told, yes, that the attacks have ceased. Hikmet has been saved, thanks to you. Was it the natives, as I suspected?
No, they were not the cause, and were also victims of the attacks, and their losses were great. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. Exactly like the one who led the attacks against San Mateus.
These creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
I don't think so. The Guardian looks sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There is no doubt someone is behind these attacks, but currently I have no idea who it might be.
Really?
I suspect you will lead the investigation.
Really?
And unravel the mystery.
You know that it is a...
While waiting,
I can't...
take this.
Doni god
much, but consider it a gift
that does this,
to thank you
and you know it's not a native Doni god.
You,
so I wonder, is there another Doni god out there
terror.
who's not a native?
Thank you. I'm happy to have helped you avoid.
I can't imagine who it could be.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subject?
No. Oh, I forgot to check what rewards we got for being friendly with these 2 groups too.
Farewell, my lord.
So what's the next main quest? Oh, talk to Constantine. Yeah. Talk to Constantine. You know, that native Oni god, who the god of this area told us was wanting too much power. We'll tell him that someone who we just don't know who it could be is wanting too much power. I don't know who that is. Weird. I can imagine who that would be. Alright, let's go check our chest. What did we get? Also, do I have any gear here that's better than what I have? I would think not. That's a cool looking sword. I can't really see it from here, but like, it's just a generic sword, which is nice. I'm thinking with modded, I can't remember how much you can do with damage. I don't think it'd be that much. Even modded, that won't be good. Alright, so what rewards do we get? Normally they're tagged with exclamation points, so I'm not gonna know what rewards I got if they're not gonna fucking show me. I have so much shit in here, I have no idea what it is. Oh, they all give me capes. These are all the same stats, so I can see like which one looks coolest, but I can't even fucking see it from here. Oh, they all probably just have their logos on. That's what it is. I'm not sporting their logos. Although, am I sporting someone's logo right now? I'm sporting my own logo, so yeah, that works. Alright, so let's go return to him. Yes. Sweet. Oh, let me craft some shit really quick. Put on my... Oh, whoops, I've had my crafting gear on the whole time. It's fine. And don't I need her on my team so I can save resources. Afra. Okay. Alright, let's craft some ammo. Get a bunch of that. Really, you have to go one at a time. That sucks. Fuck. Like 100, so we're at 174. Oh, fuck! I forgot! 100, because I'm at Science 3, makes 5 for the cost of 1, so I made 500. So hey, we're not gonna run out of bullets for the rest of the game. More importantly, some bombs. I want some stasis shit. I just want to see what this uses. Amber. Oh, good. That uses dragon blood. Perfect. Just make a bunch of this. At 30 each. I'll even buy some resources. Doesn't even matter. And swap her out. Costco. Give me the amber. It's not that much. Don't really need that much either, but I'll grab that too. That should be good. I'm at 8k gold. Stop it! Alright. Shoo. Okay, Constantine. Totally not evil Constantine. So I am curious, like, if they explain what happened here, like... Is it him, like, once he... Maybe, like, he got this power, and because he wasn't prepared for it, it warped his mind, type of thing? Because, again, he definitely was not evil before this shit happened. It's kind of weird that he was like flip a switch and do all this shit if it is him.
Constantine, my dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you bring?
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals. These beasts were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardai Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic. These beasts attack in a coordinated fashion, which requires an intelligence that they don't have.
You're exaggerating, dear cousin. The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental.
You may be right. But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this.
Do you really believe that a Denegad would want to take over the island? Cousin, you know how much I respect you, but frankly, this doesn't seem very coherent. But I see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
Why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been difficult to force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time he's left without an escort?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency.
You better tell me everything.
But Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him. But His Highness's behavior has been very peculiar recently. He sleeps very little and goes out alone almost every night.
And it didn't occur to anyone that I should be informed?
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Hell yeah, 100% speech check.
Listen, I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key.
I already lockpicked the place, but
I hope
okay.
you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside every night?
He never was very reasonable. But it is true that these walks at night are rather suspicious.
I'm starting to believe that the revelations of Enon Miel Frichtemann had some truth to them. Let's rummage through his papers. We may find a clue.
All this potential, this feeling of power. I feel so alive. My experiments bore fruit. Hesak's link cured me, but those I established myself made me a god. Soon, the whole island will answer my call, as long as I'm not interrupted. A small group of exiled natives saw me passing by in Swenvar the other night. They denounced me. It could ruin my whole plan. Can't take that risk. I must get rid of them. Yep, confirmed. So this is definitely the last thing we'll do today. So we should be able to finish it up tomorrow. Again, I will say, like, there was a good, like, 2-3 streams where I was focusing on just side quests, and that kind of wore me down. 'Cause it's a very weird, contradicting one to say this, but the side quests do a great job of being in lore, in-universe type of stuff that relate to the main quest and the world and whatnot. But specifically with the natives, for sure, there's just so many quests, and even though a lot of them, or all of them, are related, a lot of them are pointless. So they illustrate that, yeah, the natives don't get along with everyone else, but there's like 15 quests that have the exact same point. Hey, the invading people aren't respecting us. The invading people aren't respecting us. The invading people aren't respecting us. Like, okay, I fucking get it. Like, I don't need the same mission over and over again. So doing that really, like, tore me down. But since we've been doing these main quests, getting back into it, so that's definitely something I wouldn't do if I had to do this again. Sprinkle them in here and there. As far as I can tell, there's none that's missable so far. So do them, definitely. But, yeah. So again, it's weird contradicting to say that they fit, like, story-wise, but at the same time, they're not that important.
But we can't let him kill these people simply because he's afraid they might have seen him.
At the same time, by doing them, we've gotten a lot of dialogue in main quests that are because we did the side quests. So, like, it's this whole thing. That's what's great about it, though. Like, nothing's really missable. So, like, even though I get extra dialogue, doesn't mean, like, anyone who doesn't do it gets screwed. But I like that I get rewarded for doing those quests. But it really did wear me down for a while. Alright. Nope. Nope. Why is he not getting stasis? Is he hitting the wrong guy or something? Thank you.
Armor will no longer protect you.
Exactly, yeah, because I mean, a lot of the games I've been playing were super long. A lot of them. Days Gone and Code Vein. Lots of games before that as well. That's why I put stuff like Control in there. And even Control was longer than expected. It had lots of side quests. It was great. But, like, I intentionally put Control in there because I thought it was like a linear type of game, and it wasn't.
And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
Exactly, that's what I've been trying to do. I usually make my schedule like that, to not do the same types of games, and that's the other thing. A lot of the games I've been doing have heavy RPG elements to them, so if you play too many RPGs consistently in a row, it really beats you down. That's why I'm really excited to do, you know, Jurassic World and then Crash Team Racing, just like, you know, get away from this stuff.
Couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path.
Is this that big broken down house thing that we've been to a couple times?
And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
I'll leave you alone.
Qua awalem seg.
See, oh good, it's right next to us. I'm not to go anywhere. Reinstall The Witcher 3, got all DLC now. Oh dude, yeah, the DLC, oh my god, it's so long. It's so good. And especially the wine, the blood and wine, whatever it is, like that environment is awesome, it's gorgeous, like, ah. I mean, everything you heard about it is right, like, it's insane what they did for DLC. Okay, it's up there. It's just such, like, a huge amount of content. For the price, like, it's mind-blowing. No one will ever touch that. Like, it's just insane that people would, like, make that much shit that good for that cheap. Yeah, 100% it, yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think I 100%ed it, because, yeah, I have to replay it on the highest difficulty. And obviously, playing it the first time through, I don't even know how long that fucking game took. Like 200 hours? I was like, nah, I'm not going to replay it right now. I do have to reinstall it one of these days though, because at least that's one of the games bought digitally, so I can play anytime. I think that's all I had to do was just replay it on the hardest difficulty.
Where Constantine goes.
It's Constantine. With some friends.
Yeah, I got it on PS4, yeah. That was one of those games I remember as well that was insanely cheap. Just like... Was it Bloodborne, I believe? Yeah, Bloodborne, like the complete edition. Like, it didn't go on sale. It went on sale. Like, it was fucking crazy. I want to say it might have been like 20 bucks for the complete edition of Witcher 3. Something like that. Like some absurd, crazy good discount. Which I'm sure now it probably gets around the same price as well on PC. But like for 2-3 years ago whenever I played it, that was insane. I was like, yep, buy it. Mine. Thank you. Alright, can we get them group up a little bit more? Come on. 15 bucks now? Yeah, it's like, oh, such a great deal. Okay. Bam. Actually, I should be using my normal bomb, but at this point it's going to be a waste, I think. So I feel like we'll get a boss fight at some point. Poison in there. Alright, block his shit. Ooh. So I parried that. All I did was hit block, and he actually like swiped it, which is pretty cool. Let's get another elemental bomb to tear down the armor. Can't see. Fuck off! Your long ass tail.
If you can ward off this fate.
Bam! Right in your face. Thank you. Okay. You've got your money. Ain't won it, so I got it on PC. PC's struggling. Yeah, see, that's probably something else like back then that I was thinking about with my old capture card and all that stuff. Capture card. My old graphics card. Wasn't sure necessarily how it would work too well.
To use this passage, we'd do well to follow it.
I'm really lucky, like, in terms of PC building, I have this place called Micro Center, which is amazing. It's all, like, PC parts and shit like that. It's way cheaper than Amazon, like, on sale shit. And there's only a few of them, like, in the country. Whatever state they're based in, there's, like, 5 of them in that state. And then I think there's, like, some in, like, 3 other states in the entire country. And I not only have one in my state, it's, like, 20 minutes away. Something I never would have known about until I built my PC. So again, like when I upgraded it last year, my new motherboard and CPU, it was such an insane deal. I think I got like 60% off, which is a lot considering how fucking expensive those two things are.
Constantine, what are you doing? Cousin! You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience.
Ooh, what the fuck?
Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Sorry. just for reference, there is one in California where a Tustin is, but I'll post the link in chat. Again, just so you can look later, whenever, like, months from now, as one of the sites as well. It's Micro Center, so I'm sure you can order it. You don't have to pick it up in store or whatever. I'm not positive. I'm assuming you can order it. But yeah, I would say check that out too, because most times when I built my PC the first time, actually 3 times, then when I had to replace my capture card, and then I built my PC the second time, both times they were cheaper than Amazon. Like, they're all about, like, PC parts, and they even have other stuff. I think they have, like, laptops and TVs and shit, but, like, check that site whenever you're just looking for deals and stuff. Yeah, so, I mean, I got lucky because mine's close, but again, I'm assuming you can just ship it too. I doubt it's one of those places that you have to, like, pick up in store, but maybe it is. I don't know. That's the thing, like, it'd be great. Like, I wish there probably are websites like this, but like websites where you can, like, where they look for deals for specific items. Like, I know there's stuff like that, but it's very hard because, like, you can't just say look for capture card or, damn it, graphics cards deals, like stuff like that. So it's always nice to find a site that is really good. So I figured I'd just post that for you. So again, whenever I felt like looking around and stuff, always compare that as well. Just one more to check out, that and Amazon and whatever. Probably an hour or so, yeah. Again, apparently there's only 25 in the country, but like it's renowned for being like really fucking awesome. Great deals, great products. I just upgraded my laptop RAM because my laptop's like 12 years old. I didn't want to replace the laptop. I just wanted to get more RAM. They have their own name brand like products, and for instance with the RAM, it's super cheap because it's theirs, but it's also super reliable. So stuff like that, like, really nice. Oh, come on! I'm just trying to stasis him so I can heal. His fucking spear is so long. Thank you. Alright, buddy, leave me the fuck alone. Ew.
Ward off this feint.
Oh, come on. I don't think poisoning really does much, honestly, in this game. Looks like if it's the right icon, which it is, he doesn't resist poison at all. Just does such little damage. Not just because he's a boss. I've done it against normal enemies. It just doesn't really matter too much.
You're wounded.
If I would have shot him when he jumped at me, that would have been a great kill.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants: eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Milfrichtaman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
Don't forget, he has a personal guard. He's bound to have warned them against us after what happened.
You're right. We should be careful.
And we're gonna need an army. Alone against all of these creatures will be no match for them.
The natives will follow us. What do you think about the Nords?
Are we uniting
I would
everyone?
like to answer you myself, but alas, I cannot. The question will have to be asked to the Admiral.
We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome. And of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Yeah, so it's definitely getting towards the end. And of course the congregation is now hostile to me. So it looks like we're uniting everyone against my cousin. So I will say, that whole thing about my cousin now being evil definitely doesn't... I mean, so his explanation why he's evil is because my cousin was dying, he was saved from death, but you know, the realization that life is short has made him change his ways. It makes sense, but not to this extent. He doesn't go from like a peaceful diplomat to, hey, let's just kill everyone so I become supreme leader. Like, he's not fucking Palpatine here, okay? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Minor criticism, because again, you know, games do that a lot. I just wanted to say it, because, you know, story is probably one of the better parts of the game. So that's a bit weird. That goes that far. But otherwise, definitely is interesting, because, again, my whole theory that the god was the one who cursed us, and he's evil and all that, completely wrong. But yeah, with that, we now have, like, some major events happening. I am going to end it here, but it seems like probably tomorrow we'll finish it up, I would say. Again, it could take longer, depending on how long the quests are, but we blazed through quests today. I didn't even go a full 4 hours, and we got through, like, a huge chunk of it. So because we're focusing on the main stuff now, we're getting through pretty quickly, which is great. And also because the mission structure is great, too. There was, like, 1 or 2 main quests where it was very, very, fetch questy. Go to point A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then come back here, then go back over there, then go back here, and it was really fucking annoying. Thankfully, these quests are much more structured and just really fun. So again, probably finishing it up tomorrow. Who knows, but that's what it seems like to me. So go ahead and save it here, and prepare to unite everyone against my own people and everything. Alright. Save the game. Yep.